because getting from point to point it's fucking not fun.
Yeah, you either do a really convoluted like start that gets you overpowered really early in order to actually start playing the fun part of the game,
Yeah.
or you go through the really slow grind start that just isn't fun after the first playthrough.
Yeah.
In Dark Souls 2, like after you get through the Forest of the Giants and Hades Tower of Flame, you're mostly good now. The bad start is over, but and that's not so long. You can do that in like in a couple of hours. It's not a couple of hours in Elden Ring.
Yeah,
It's not.
it isn't.
It's like Neo, Wulong, Lord of the Fallen, and all that. That's why I think they're better. They don't have bad starts.
Yeah,
Maybe Neo, because it's very like front-loaded with all of its mechanics. It's like, here's how you burst counter. Here's all your stances. These are your abilities. These are modifying your abilities. These are all of your skill trees. Of which you will have your base skill tree, your Oni skill tree, your magic skill tree, your ninjutsu skill tree, and 2 weapon skill trees. Minimum. Minimum. I want you to realize that that's minimum. You can have more if you want. Then you add in your spirit beasts, of which you have 2. Each would give unique transformations, which also have their own mechanics. It's full loaded as fuck in Neo 2. So I think that has a bad start if you're like not ready for it, and it makes it seem very daunting.
yeah.
Neo 1 was simpler, but had a lot less going on. And by the end of like Neo 2, who's chapter 1, you're mostly like caught up. Like you understand things. But it's hard going into it. And it can be made harder if you pick a more complicated weapon like the Switchblade, the combo staff, or anything else that isn't a sword, great sword, confer, or I think those are the simple weapons, or spear. Yeah, game's hard, but I fucking love it. Well, hopefully, whatever Team Ninja does next, which I think is a Ninja Gaiden game, pretty good.
Nice.
Oh yeah, they were made by Team Ninja. That's why their fucking action is fucking top tier.
That explains a lot.
Like their weakest offering recently is Wulong, and I still love that game.
I think with Wulong's case, I think it just had a bit of a rough start.
It wasn't. Yeah. The online stuff and invasions, especially, like, also just more prove that forced PvP for some reason just curses the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when you have like a PvP where people are able to invade and the progress of players, it just like pulls all the dickheads out of the woodwork.
Like, I never got invaded, but mind you, I played specifically on the offline mode, so I couldn't be invaded by anything other than the scripted NPCs.
Yeah.
But the game didn't run very well at launch. And it's like, okay, so didn't happen with Neo, didn't happen with Neo 2, happened with Wulong, Wulong has forced PvP. It's just cursed runes. It's cursed runes. It's like survival crafting early access. They're cursed runes.
Yeah.
Have you been angling, Fisher fellow? Actually, let me reel it in.
That looks like the gay bulg.
Can Alma help me? Seeing as you two are fellows with the Wood ones.
But yeah, I love them. Wouldn't
I knew I could count
would
on you.
play them again when I'm not playing through new games. Fucking Neo 2 is massive. It's so fucking long. Like, because there's like optional side quests you can do. that take time, that fucking reward you as all fuck to do them.
I think someone needs
There's
to put on you smashing words together.
the main story, which is massive. There's the DLCs, which you just get included now, which add 3 new chapters, which are massive.
Always out fishing?
Then they just whenever they're feeling like it, they just like, oh yeah, here's a new super hard mission for you to do. Here's a boss score, and they're just like, stop. Safe word, safe word. It's hard, and there's a lot of it. It took me ages to finish Neo 2.
Something sees up. Fish are a central part
Yeah.
of the Woodward's diet.
And that's not even 100%. That was on like the first difficulty, like before you start doing New Game Plus cycles.
Well,
Oh yeah, that's New Game Plus as well, and it's like the good sort of New Game Plus.
yes, and that something could be a monster.
Like Mission 1 in Neo 2. Yeah, remember that boss enemy that you had to walk by? Yeah, you can't walk by him anymore. You actually have to kill him this time.
If it's you guys, the Woodwoods are a lot less likely to freak
Game's
out.
brutal.
All right. Well,
And
what are
long.
we waiting
Yep.
for?
The one point I will give to Elden Ring, like beginning, you have the NPC who calls you maidenless and tells you to off yourself. That's the first NPC you meet in the game.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right. Are you waiting for me to finish my rambling? Sorry.
Oh, the stream's been going.
Oh fucking hell! Warning!
I did say I was starting it.
You did. To be fair, you did. It's
Yeah.
just you didn't say you had started.
It started midway through the complaining about the Elden Ring start.
Okay, fine. That's fine. That's fine. I don't. That's fine. As long as they know that I hate that. As long as people know that I have a contrarian opinion about everyone's favorite game of the year shoe-in, because you know From Software must have their dick sucked.
Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking,
Hey guys. Sorry, Falcon. I've ruined your age rating.
side by side, that's all you
It's a
need.
risk. It's a risk whenever I'm invited.
Oh, trust me, I've already got my Twitch has been set to children not allowed for ages. Oh, trust me, there's nothing you could say on here that I haven't said worse of in past streams, probably.
Any
Bet.
ideas which monster it could be?
I mean, unless you decide to go full Nazi on us, which, if you do, like, I'll have to be questioning our friendship.
Ah, but Falcon, it would be funny. That's how you know I'm not serious.
Yeah, indeed.
Oh, yes, that.
It would also be
Remember
peak
when you guys went in the water.
both hypocritic irony and hypocrisy.
Yeah. Indeed.
Because the Nazis, those fucks, set back trans research decades that we're still feeling the repercussions of to this day.
Yeah.
We should hurry.
Because those
Anyway.
fuckwits set a book burning off.
Yeah,
That
yeah, that would be
because
bad.
before Nazi Germany was very progressive. And,
Yep.
you know, still trying to be very progressive now. Especially
Germany
now.
have learned pretty decently from from the mistakes of the past there,
Well,
to some extent. But anyway, let's drop the political stuff.
yep.
I try to avoid that on stream because it's a very incisive topic. I think
Yeah.
probably not even close to the one. Basically, there tends to be 2 topics you should avoid in streaming. And that is politics and religion, because they're the 2 topics no one can fucking agree on anything.
Yeah.
Mostly best to avoid those with anyone you like.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
Let's just focus on having some fun and hunting some monsters and totally not destroying an ecosystem.
Fucking yes. Let me know when I press up.
Speaking of, I appear to be in the Mitsune cutscene.
Oh, okay. We're getting soon.
You started doing the fishing quest.
Oh yeah, there's Mitsune, let's go. God, he looks gorgeous.
start.
Also, they better give us fucking Gamoth as in like in a title update at some point.
Area's safety. The guild authorizes you to hunt the Mizitsune.
On it.
Right, Hunt's beginning in a second. I guess if you guys want to jump in.
Yes, yes.
If I was intended to do Arkvald first, but this is just kind of how things ended up going.
Honestly, I don't mind this because, fully enough, me not having no, this is not. Oh, that's because that's a Damar. Yeah.
Yeah, I was in the custody. If you doing that one.
Yeah.
Music in it.
Ah! I got fucking water pistol.
There's a fun fact. There's a glitch in this game regarding Mitsune and one of the fishing side quests. You in fact cannot progress it while you've activated this quest.
Huh.
I'm not sure why, but you just can't. So I've had a fishing side quest ready to hand in, but I can't because the person I need to hand in is like, oh god, you. And it's like, okay. Okay, I'm on my way.
You as well?
Yep.
I should have stopped to capture it.
Are you still on your quest to not kill this thing?
Of course, not a single one can be killed.
You know, I have Capture Pro on, but now as just to upset you, I might try and go kill it.
If it's close to dying and you're still going, I'm just still the quest. My stats can't be broken.
So I did hear there's a cool detail in this fight if you break Mitsune's head.
Well, its head just got broken.
I didn't notice any.
I mean, did you break its head?
Oh yeah, several times. I was breaking all of it to get the points. Or I'm just dumb.
I guess it depends. I guess if you don't know Mitsune, you probably wouldn't notice what happens. Ow!
Pots, monkeys, get out the way! Monkeys.
Yeah, I'll explain what it is when it occurs. But yeah, because obviously you didn't play all the way through Rise, so you didn't fight Mitsune and Rise.
I didn't kill even Kuruyako. No, what was it? Is it Kuruyako? Chicken?
Yaku, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fuck off. There's Raphael on me, I guess.
That common easy monkeys.
Just broke my tent and left.
Or put your tents in good spots.
It wasn't a good spot, he just followed.
Then it wasn't a good spot if they followed you then, was it?
It was the tutorial one.
Don't touch that flaming bubble.
Ah, fucking finally convert elements on mine. I'm now really dangerous. Dangerous.
Yep. Mitsune is a gamer's worst nightmare. The soap dragon. I had to do it.
Ow. I need to sharpen. I mean green sharpness. That's fucking cringe.
I just quickly sharpen my sword.
Give me that tail. Give me that tail.
Ooh, ow. Okay. Now I think... Okay, so his head's broken. I think we need to get hit by one of the blue bubbles now for the thing to occur.
Okay.
I think. I could be wrong.
Oh, look, it's a
But it would be fitting considering what the thing is, if that was actually the activation requirement, was to be hit by a blue bubble after breaking the head. And if we're unable to trigger it, I'll just say what was supposed to happen.
Finally, I'm here.
Man, he fuck it up, Baratheon.
Oh your god. It's hard to use once difficult trauma.
Oh, here we go. You notice the eye glowing blue for a second there.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep. So, in... here we are. So Mitsune has now become Soul Seer Mitsune. Which is Mitsune's, like, deviant. Now, what's a cool detail about this is Soul Seer Mitsune in past games is a Mitsune that had its vision lost from a fight, so they're blind. So they use the bubbles to see. So so when you fight a Soul Seer Mitsune, if you don't get hit by any of their bubbles, they legit will not start attacking you because they can't see you. But once like a bubble touches you, they know where you are and will start attacking. So effectively, in breaking the Mitsune's head, we've turned it into a Soul Seer Mitsune now. Which, I don't know, I just think that's a really cool detail. That from breaking its head, we've turned it into its deviant form. Considering most deviants are either something really, like, actually, most deviants are often the monster got fucked up in some way, shape, or form. I was like, you know, I was always saying like most deviants are like something odd with the monster's biology, but I was like, no, that's a subspecies. The deviants all tend to be like got fucked up in some way, and that's made them stronger. Yeah, so I guess for your benefit, Damar, normally Mitsune doesn't have this glowing blue eye thing about it. So if you don't break it...
just like an enraged face.
Nope, if you don't break its head, it doesn't do this. This is primarily a thing of Soul Seer, which is again when it's lost its eyesight.
Nice trap.
Shut up.
You're supposed to put it where the monster's about to be, or where it's going to be for a long period of time.
Yeah, so I should put it under you.
I mean, I am a monster.
I need to capture before you kill it.
Yep.
I don't trust you.
Yeah. You can hit me.
Alright. I guess next up now is high rank Arcbold. Now that we've done Mitsune.
Did you hear that, Falcon? The mod doesn't trust me.
I mean, wise.
I am the most trustworthy person here. Alright, I never lie. I'm upfront about my lunacy.
Fair enough.
Oh boy, Quicksilver and heroics. How useful, she said. I wanna break.
Thank you so much for taking care of the Mizutsune. Now the
Oh, that's all
Wet-Wet's
cool and
fishing
all,
spot
but
will be
can you
safe.
take this fucking fish
And
out of my
that
hand so I
means
can
we'll be able to
progress
use
my
it.
fishing coastline? I've had this one fish for ages. Take it. It probably smells like shit. Give me-
I guess the Scarlet Forest monster ecology is even more diverse than we thought.
I'll be sure
should
to make a
have
note of
before
that
I
in my
go in.
report about Mizutsune. We need to do more research on the ecological distribution here.
A catch of a
I'm
lifetime.
sure we can find a better way for the Mizutsune population and Woodwets to
Yeah, I
coexist.
swear to God. In the future title, they better give us Gamoth.
So now that
We've
the
had
Wet-Wets
3 of the
are
Fated 4 return. Give us the 4th one, damn it.
Sounds great to me.
And actually, about that, Damar is now officially met 2 of the Fated 4. Yeah. The reason I have to say that is because obviously you've seen all 3 now, like, because you played through Rise and Sunbreak, as well as Iceborne. So you've seen 3 of them.
Dope.
Yep.
I still have no idea, so...
Right.
They're just a group of monsters.
Yeah. So I think it was Freedom Unite or something like that. Could be wrong. I think it was Freedom Unite. The game came out with 4 flagships instead of 1. So those 4 were nicknamed the Fated 4 by the community. And those 4 are Glavenus, Mitsune, Astalos, and Gamoth. And out of those 4, all of them have debuted again in another game except for Gamoth.
Makes me hungry for gammon.
Yep. Reference. You've played Iceborne, you know who Glavenus is. It's the big, like, it's the monster with the sword for a
Yep.
tail.
Sword tail.
Yep. You've just met Mitsune. Well, as in, like, in this game. Astalos was in Rise as well, but I think they were in Sunbreak, I think. And, yeah, so Gamoth hasn't returned yet, so they better give us justice for Gamoth. But for reference, Gamoth is a giant mammoth that tends to inhabit the icy areas. They also tend to be the matriarch of Popos. Yeah, like the big, like, the guys in the snow area with, like, the big tusks. They tend to get hunted by Tigrex.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Falcon. When you said Popo, I had an involuntary reaction because I was thinking of Mr. Popo.
Fair enough. I would pull up a picture, but yeah. Basically, Popo is like the ice region version of an Aptonoth. They're like the main prey monster of that region. Normally, a Gamoth is like the matriarch of them, so it leads and protects Popo herds from Tigrex. So Gamoth is known for running 1v1s against raging Tigrex that go after a Popo herd. if that should give any indication of how strong a Gammoth is. Their main duty to hurt is to chase off Tigrex.
And then just fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, it's the main reason when Tigrex hunt Popo herds, their strategy is to separate one from the rest of the herd and then run that one down. Because whilst a Tigrex could kill a Popo herd by itself, that means they would have to fight a Gammoth for it.
Okay.
And Gammoth is strong enough that the Tigrex knows that it's a 50-50 fight that may not go in its favor.
Meat person, give me meat.
Yep. As for Astalos, or Astalos, so it's one of the two. They're one of the most aggressive flying wyverns and will regularly go out of their way to pick fights with Rathalos and Rathians. Not quite to the same extent as Seregios, because those two are actually a rival species to each other, Seregios and Rathalos. But Astalos is violent enough that if it sees a Rathalos, it will pick a fight, just because.
I always like the lunatic monsters.
Yeah, Astalos is straight up a lunatic. If you're a monster that can fly and it sees you, it will pick a fight. Heck, even if you can't fly, it'll pick a fight. In fact, it will just pick a fight regardless. It just loves to brawl.
Looks like dead buckets.
Yeah.
I just want an event quest where they turn up and it's like, yo,
Thank you for
we
coming.
heard there were lands that weren't terrorized by us. We're here to fix that.
Yeah.
Might be from Arkfeld?
That would be a really funny event quest. It's like, oh yeah, well, here's Astalos now.
Around talking to people.
Just here to fuck everything up for no reason other than because Astalos wanted to.
Scraps from its feeding, bits of eggshell. There's still not very much to go on, but it found a way to live. These creatures, their will to survive. Amazing.
Yeah, especially if it found a way to overcome its nature as a guardian. So, what's troubling you?
Well, people at other base camps were saying...
That said, though, there is also potential that monsters from Frontiers will come into the main series. So I'll be interested to see which ones get brought over from that game.
Signs of being attacked, and what was left was awful.
I think it's Frontiers I'm
I wonder
thinking
if that
of.
means it's unable to
The
control
non-canon Monster Hunter game.
the one we saw at the Dragon Torch.
Yeah.
I believe it's
I don't
Frontiers.
know. That's why I asked for Eric's help. I thought we should hear what he has to say together.
Also, I'm starting the Arkbold quest.
Yeah.
How interesting. I had heard talk of that egg as well, so I'm just as excited as you.
Read this out because obviously the flagship for Frontiers is Espinas, who appeared in
The fact that
Sunbreak.
it's run roughshod over 2 apex predators troubles me as well.
Ooh, a tempered Chupacabra.
This sort of sounds like the frenzy to me. Eric, what do
Tempered
you think?
Frog.
Now you've piqued my interest.
Too difficult to
Where?
say, but in Arkfeld's case specifically, it
Oh, I
may not
see.
be due to infection.
Might be able to kill it before we start.
For instance,
Hey, it's a frog. You guys will probably be able to kill it while I'm still talking to these NPCs.
It is in fact
No,
still a
I'm not.
Chupacabra, but it is also still a
Right,
tempered
then I'll
monster.
explain.
It's just a matter of how
This
much
is
does
still
the
just a theory,
it being
but it's been on
tempered
my mind as I wait.
get in the way of it being a creature that's allergic to just living.
The frenzy
True.
caused an uncontrolled
Well, I'll
spike in
find
the
out.
Dragon Torch's energy output
luck.
before, right?
For the science.
But it may have been more than just bad weather that caused those apex predators to rampage. Our analysis showed that the virus caused a subtle mutation in the energy the Dragon Torch produced.
Stupid frog, it's sleeping.
That means the wyvern milk itself may
It's
have come to
amusing
contain
what
tiny
1 week of
traces
just
the
being
virus's
bored waiting
characteristics.
for us to be able to start playing this game has
I'm
done
starting to see
to
where this
his
is
perception
heading.
of frogs.
Then the
Yeah.
mutated energy
I
started
liked
flowing
frogs
out.
before this game.
Yeah, because unfortunately we went a few weeks before we could start this, where you guys could only hunt the frog.
Plants, insects, and
Yeah,
into
it's
monsters.
Switch's fault as we
If it traveled
Yeah.
up the food chain, growing more
Agreed on.
concentrated at every step,
It's like the opposite of Steph.
its eventual destination
Yeah.
would be the dominant predator of each region. That may be why that Uth-Duna and other
Temperton
monsters
still
exhibited
does
such
absolute
aggression.
shit.
A sort of pseudo-frenzy.
It's still a frog.
And then at the very end of the chain, Arkveld comes and siphons those monsters' energy.
Another one has appeared. Oh.
And in so doing, it may be
your
assimilating their
pants.
traits, essentially distilling the frenzy virus.
Okay.
And after it finally found the strength to live again. Poor thing.
But from the reports we've heard, it sounds as if we're only dealing with one affected individual.
I believe so. And there's been no reports of Ray Dow being attacked yet. This is our chance.
Okay, so if I'm understanding this right, I could have missed something here in the dialogue, but I think I understood this right. It appears that Arkvold is a natural occurring enemy to Gormagala. Because they said it's sort of like it's distilling the frenzy virus from the infected monsters, using its like draining chain thing.
I mean, yeah.
Assuming I understood that correctly.
Arkveld does does suck the things out of monsters.
I was
Yeah,
planning to.
Arkveld gives the monsters the big suck.
Oh.
Okay. Speaking to the child.
You're going, aren't you? To the Wind's Gasp, to Ray Dow.
Child.
Yes. There's a good
I
chance
actually watched
Arkveld
that
will
series
turn up
again.
Could
there.
I'd like to come with you, please.
The
You heard
parody
her,
of
Mystery.
Undertale.
You
know the
know
one.
it's too dangerous, Nata.
I'm still just an apprentice hunter. I know. I can't do anything yet. But I'm also a keeper. So, please. It found its way to life.
What on earth is that?
Let me at least watch over it.
There's an Arkveld.
And
There's a Arkveld
over
here.
you.
My lord.
Also, I like
That
you.
has-
I like you say like, oh, but the monster found the will to live again after being distilled for the frenzy before it got killed by Arkveld. It's like,
But
bro, if the monster got infected by frenzy and then suddenly starts living again, that's a bad thing.
don't be passive.
That means the frenzy is doing what it's meant to do.
Promise you'll do that.
Gormagala confusing me. So its whole thing is that it infects
will.
monsters with
I
the
promise.
frenzy,
Yeah,
Thank you.
so they then kill everything else, right?
yeah,
Okay.
Before eventually
I'm
dying
ready to
themselves
waste
through
any
natural
time.
ish causes, right?
yeah.
Why?
So, for Gormagala to shed into Shagaru Magala properly, it needs a lot of energy. So what it does is it crushes up its scales into a powder and spreads it through the air, that being the frenzy virus.
Right.
This is also used to see because Gormagala is actually blind. They don't have eyes.
Yeah, they have antennae.
Yeah. Other monsters breathe in those crushed up scales, grow sick and die, and then their body gets reanimated by the frenzy virus, and they go on a killing spree until their body gives out a second time from exhaustion. Once that has happened, Gormagala will use its antennae to track down the infected monsters, either ones that have already passed on a second time or are just at death's door to finish the job itself. It will then accumulate the bodies into an area and eat to build up its strength. Once it's built up enough, it will then begin shedding to become Shagaru Magala,
Right.
which is, yeah. But also part of it is Gormagala doesn't have 100% control of the frenzy virus yet. It's when it becomes
but-
Shagaru Magala it gains complete control.
Right. Okay. I get it.
Yeah. And obviously,
Evolution.
Let's
to reference how bad a Shagaru Magala is, only 3 have ever been allowed to naturally occur. That we know of. the guild has only allowed it to happen 3 times.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Because also, once a Gormagala becomes Shagaru, it basically will go to the highest point it can and just mass spread frenzy as far as it can get away with.
That is very not ideal, yeah.
Yeah. It will also, in that situation, spread its eggs around to create more Gormagala.
That's not
I'm
ideal.
glad you could join us.
Yeah, so a Shagaru Magala occurring is straight up a potential
looking
extinction
to
event
augment
to an
this
ecosystem.
Ever since that egg.
Yeah.
I asked
Yeah.
around while we were
How did
traveling,
something-
or
how did something
while
like
I
that
was
occur?
helping out at base camp.
We don't know. And
Whenever you or I
considering Gormagala is a
I'm trying to
question mark,
piece things
question mark,
together on my
question
own.
mark, I don't think even the guild knows how that thing occurred.
Don't be.
Yeah,
understand
it's
It-
categorized as a demi elf.
Yeah, in this game it's a demi-elder, but in past games, Gormagala was always categorized as just question mark. As a case of even the guild don't know how this thing's occurring. But Shagaru Magala is considered an Elder Dragon, so I guess it makes sense.
Oh, if you say so.
Though,
Yeah.
you could very easily make an argument that Shagaru Magala should be Black Dragon level, with, like, the damage it can do. But I think it's
Well,
just...
like,
yeah.
when you say Black Dragon, you mean like Fatalis, right?
Well, not on the same level as Fatalis, but there are other monsters in the Black Dragon category.
Do this too.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the Black Dragon is basically a category of monster that's just unrivaled by anything else in the ecosystem but another Black Dragon.
Looks like the result of one
Fatalis is the one the category is named after, and is obviously the top of the category. But Alatreon and Diamorales are also Black Dragons. Sephijiva is also considered a Black Dragon.
The weather's picking
Oh,
up.
yeah.
We should hurry.
Yeah, the Sephi is specifically referred to as the Red Dragon, but he's effectively categorized as a Black Dragon as well.
It'll strike then.
Yeah, so basically, Black Dragons are monsters that are capable of ending the world by themselves, if given a reason. Fucking Diamorales can literally burn the world up. Alatreon alters the weather by existing. We know about Sephijiva.
Dinner either.
Let's not
More
talk
like
about
the
that.
result of an
Yeah,
unusual
and
What?
yeah, right, it's a safe space. And we all know Fatalis' deal. No one needs to explain that one.
Yeah, you could just say Fatalis, like, I'm going to say, like, yep.
Yeah. So you could make an argument that Shagaru Magala should be a black dragon for the damage
mean,
it can do to an ecosystem.
And that sounds like it.
Yeah. Though I think the reason it's not considered a black dragon and is only considered an elder is because while Shagaru Magala can fuck up an ecosystem, its own power is still passable. Like, other elder dragons could still overpower it in a head-on fight.
There.
A lot of its damage does to an ecosystem is very passive to it just from it existing, really.
This feeling.
Yeah.
It's like back then.
Yeah.
Whereas with the other black dragons, the only thing in nature that can really stop them is another black dragon.
Or a very determined.
Or a very determined hunter, yeah.
It's true.
So I think the reason Shagaru is not considered a black dragon is because there are other elder dragons that could stop it if needed to. But I think that's probably the only reason. Because it checks every other category box for black dragon.
It's good there's been no, like, actual Elder Dragon in this game.
Yeah, it's neat.
It's a little bit wrong. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, but it means they can give us them later on in the game for updates.
Yeah, that's true. I kind of want to see if the E-Clan left you with this chat.
Yeah. Guess another thing is like because they can just add them in updates, they can literally blindside us of any Elder Dragon in the series. Oh no, Archbold's got a railgun!
What's more intimidating? Nergigante or Nergigante with a steel chair? I know which one I'd rather hunt, and it doesn't have a steel chair. Because if that motherfucker gets his heels, yeah, he's gonna do more than just, you know, murder me. He's gonna style on me, okay?
Yeah.
To be fair, I think if they were gonna add Elder Dragons, the best way to do it, to hint at it, would just be add a Nergigante.
Yeah.
Nergigantes only appear where other elders are.
Yeah, he's the Elder Eater.
The Eater of Elders.
Yeah, he only appears where other Elder Dragons are.
You sure?
So it makes sense, yeah.
Imagine if that's how they reveal Elder
If I were a
Dragons.
hunter,
Yeah.
it's what I would do.
All right.
Also, I will say, by the fact that we know that Gor Magala is in this game, they very well could add Shagaru Magala as, like, the final boss of the story.
Right. The target
But just by the fact that Gor Magala is in the game, they can technically get away with it. There is also Chaos Gor Magala, which is an interesting one.
I'm sorry, I can't take that one seriously. Chaos.
Yeah, Chaos Gor Magala is basically a halfway between Shagaru and Gor Magala. And basically, it's a Gor Magala that either didn't have enough strength to finish molting, or it was interrupted before it could finish. And so it's in this like half formed, half not state. And basically, a Gor Magala that gets stuck in that state will just eventually kill itself. As in, like, it can't finish its molt, and it just gets overwhelmed by the frenzy virus now. Because I said, Gor Magala can't actually fully control the virus yet. That's why it needs to become a Shagaru.
Big L.
Yeah, so... I mean, it's still bad for an ecosystem, because it effectively is a Gor Magala that frenzies itself. And it can't, and because its molt was interrupted, it can't finish its molt into its final form now. Ow. I messed up on that one. That's on me.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with Archveld.
Hmm.
This one is a lot more dangerous than the Guardian low rank.
Yeah.
We've been given more supplies. Check your sacred.
I think what it is, I was trying to sheath my weapon, but instead of sheathing it, I kept accidentally doing the, like, wound attack.
Oh yeah.
That's what got me killed
I
there.
unbound that as soon as I redid all my controls too.
I did, but I forgot that, like, while I've got the focus mode thing up, I can't do the sprint to immediately sheath my weapon. And and that's how I used to always sheath my weapon, was like I would break into a sprint to reposition.
Yeah.
But because the sprint key does the focus strike, if you're in the focus mode, I try and do it, and then I end up just doing the attack. And it's like, well, shit. Now the monster's doing its next move. I don't have time to heal this now. In that one, that's basically what happened. I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to try and bet it all on a perfect block. And as you can see, I did not block.
I gathered some materials too. Check your field pouch.
Royal Guard. Nice.
Speaking of that, I actually
Yeah,
have the I got the whole Devil May Cry series ready to do for stream. Like, I bought the edition on Steam that has the remaster of 1, 2, and 3, and I bought 4 special edition. So I am because even though I have played these games and I do know them, I've only played 5 on stream. It's like I've got to rectify this immediately.
How many does it have?
5 games technically, not including the attempted remake.
Yeah. That was a counter.
Which, granted, is no longer the worst thing to happen to the series
Oh right, yeah.
because of the Netflix show.
Netflix is there to hold your back when you think the game is the worst.
The thing is, though, with the remaster, it's gameplay-wise, not remaster, the attempted remake. Gameplay-wise, it's not terrible. It's just not a Devil May Cry game, if that makes sense. Like,
They butcher the lore.
they
is the
they
issue.
butcher the lore and the character. Like, I know it's like it's basically they try to make a really edgy Dante. It's like anyone who knows Dante knows he's not really like edgy,
He's not
brooding.
edgy, he's
Yeah.
just rude.
Yeah. Dante is the embodiment of no fucks given.
And Devil May Cry is what genre of game?
Hack and slash,
spectacle
technically.
player.
Yeah, I would say it's hack and slash.
Yahtzee of formerly Zero Punctuation, now of Semi-Informatic, calls it a spectacle fighter.
I can
And
see that.
the industry, being a fucking mess, calls it a character action game.
Ah,
Everyone else calls it a, you know, whatever they feel like is most accurate, which is usually accurate.
yeah. I reason I said hack and slash is because Dante tends to be ridiculously powerful in the game, you just kind of mow your way through hordes of demons. While styling on them the whole time. That's the reason I said hack and slash.
Yeah, you weren't wrong. You weren't wrong at all.
Yeah,
It's entirely accurate.
yeah.
I just wanted an excuse to point out how stupid the fucking phrase character action is.
Yeah, I
Like,
agree when I was like, that sounds really dumb.
Like, that sounds like a name me as a 4-year-old would call it. It's like, oh, that's my cool character, and he's an action character. There should be a character action game.
Yeah.
It's like, no, no. Like, the CEO's fucking son or something was there. He suggested that, and no one had the heart to tell the boy no.
It's like, if we disagree, his dad's firing us.
So just smile and nod.
Yep. But bonus brownie points if you compliment the name as well and say, "Oh, that's genius. Good job." Yeah. But yeah, no, the genre for Devil May Cry games is an interesting one because, for example, with Devil May Cry 2, it's effectively a first-person shooter. That's
So it's something like Final Fantasy. Every game is something else.
well, I say that I was making that mostly as a joke. So, in Devil May Cry, normally, guns are used as a combo extender, right? So they don't do a lot of damage and are used to keep your combo going while you set up the next chain, right? So you don't lose style points. Because in combat in Devil May Cry, you're actively ranked by how much you style on the enemies. Like, so you're actively rewarded for styling on them.
Yep.
And you often use guns to keep your style from dropping while you set up the next combo to just keep styling, right? So they don't tend to do a lot of damage. In Devil May Cry 2, guns do absurd amount of damage to the point where if you try and do melee, you're actively nerfing yourself. You literally can win the game of Devil May Cry 2 by just shooting. Which is why I made the joke of Devil May Cry 2 being a FPS. Yeah.
Devil May Cry 2 was like first Dante, right?
Yeah, depressed Dante. Yeah, so it was Devil May Cry 2 is probably the only game where you could argue Dante was edgy, and it's because he was genuinely depressed in that game.
Yeah, because in the timeline his brother just died.
Yeah, he literally killed his brother the game before. So it's understandable why that's the one game where you could actually make a debate, not debate, but an argument that Dante is edgy.
Shit, I'm stunned.
Yep, I'm backing up because my food buff just wore off, so I'm just going to cook.
Yeah, mine as well. Not the
I'll
ideal
think
path.
of this for a bit. Oh no, he's chasing you. He's after you, one of you.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah, it's Fagan. Just cooking.
Oh, I got it just in time. Oh. Ah!
Yeah, well.
Unfortunately, it didn't mean much.
Bringing it down.
Nice. Yeah, the timeline story of Devil May Cry is a
Was a
semi-com...
mess.
Huh?
It was a mess right from 1 through 3 because it was like weird.
Yeah, it was.
Like,
They're out of order.
From
Yeah.
1 to 2, Dante's personality shifted fucking massively. He went from like this, you know, what is considered normal Dante,
Yeah.
you know, take the piss out of everything, that
Yeah.
sort of thing. And then the two, he was just massive depressed
Yeah.
for no reason at that point, like in, you know, real world timeline. So in 3, they just said, how about this one is first in the timeline, number 3, then it goes number 2, and then it goes number 1. And it's like, as funny as it is from a marketing perspective to have the chronology be, you know, backwards.
I think. No, I think 2 takes place after 1. It goes 3, which is the origin story, which ends with Virgil getting trapped in the demon realm and becoming Michelangelo. Then in 1, you have Dante kill Michelangelo, and then in 2, he's depressed because he had to kill Virgil.
Maybe, probably.
Yeah. And then you get 4, where he's back to normal Dante because he meets Nero.
Well, pre-Deadweight Nero.
Yeah, pre-Deadweight Nero.
Bastard.
Which, also funny enough, there were hints in 4 that Nero was Virgil's, like, son before the reveal in 5, funny enough. And that is because earlier in the game, like, Dante said he won't let Nero have the Amato because it's got to stay in the family. And then at the end of the game, Dante says, you keep it. And the, like, says, like, I can't remember fully what he says, but he basically says to Nero he can keep it, and it seems the sword has taken a shine to him. Which is basically like Dante giving us a not so subtle hint that Nero is, like, related to one of the 2 brothers. And of course,
it does have a bit of plausible deniability that Dante might have just been nice to respect.
Exactly, yeah. And then you have the Virgil DLC of 4, which takes place before 3, funny enough. And basically tells us that, oh yeah, by the way, Nero is the result of a one-night stand by Virgil. Which is also just hilarious in itself. And then, of course, we have 5, which is the latest game in the series.
How are they going to follow that?
I don't know.
Now, get ready for capture.
Yep.
I have tabs.
Yep.
I have a Pitfall as well.
Yep. Now, I do know, going off how 5 ends, looks like Nero's going to be the main character of the next game. With Dante or Virgil maybe being, like, guest characters.
Bold move to have a Deadweight as the main character. Bold
Yeah.
move, see if it pays off.
Yeah. Though I still remember when 5 got announced, everyone was, like, immediately, at first groaned when they saw Nero. I say at first, the reason I say that is not because, like, people didn't like Nero, it's because Nero's design in 5 looks like Dante.
Yeah, it does. And he kind of acts like Dante as well a bit, doesn't he? But a little bit better written.
He feels like a mix between Dante and Dante in the sense of he still does the wisecracking and joking that Dante does, but he's a little bit more edgy about it because he's younger. But but it's not like the edgy where it's like this doesn't feel out of character. Like for example,
he's not screaming "fuck you" after Succubus.
Yeah.
Which is still the fucking biggest why of like the entire that entire thing. Like, sorry,
yeah.
Paid twice this.
Yeah, for example, in 5, Nero is the only character in the series really to say "F you," like in like the official games.
And it's at the best possible point.
Yeah, it's when he's fighting Virgil, who has been revealed to be his dad. And he's trying to stop Virgil and Dante from killing each other again. Because those two just cannot, like, fucking put down the murder boner. Yeah. And also, as I talk about this stuff and my general knowledge of Devil May Cry, I realize I would be much better at writing a fucking show about it. Because I actually know what I'm on about. Now,
Oh, good. I'm sorry to say this to you, but you sound like those kids who say that they should have been hired to run the show.
I was supposed to be making a joke there.
I know you were making a joke, but it does sound like that a little bit.
Yeah. Though, to be fair, to the person who directed the animated show on Netflix, when you take into account that he's only played 5 and he played it on turbo mode on the easiest difficulty, it makes sense that he didn't quite get it, you know?
My father-in-law, he likes watching these shows, like, you know, the
Yeah.
Halo series, Star Wars, all
Yeah.
that shit.
I'm also sure it's
And
ability to
whenever I
develop
peek in
let it show
and
its
like point out something that doesn't line up
It's a
in
shame.
the canon, he's like, it doesn't have to be the same. The issue is I'm like, if it's not going to be accurate, why does it have the name? It's Stolen Valor.
Yeah. Like, you can have a little bit of creative liberty, but you gotta stick to the lore somewhat.
Don't contradict it,
Yeah.
is what I'm saying. Don't turn Master Chief into a zombie!
Yeah.
I'm still mad about it.
Yeah. For example,
And then there's, like,
one of the...
fucking
Hang on.
there's the fucking actors who must take their helmets off at all times, despite that they're in a military setting in an active war zone. It's not like you're facing a highly advanced alien empire that has glassed worlds before. No, not all. No,
Nope.
you can take your helmet off. It's fine.
And then one thing with the anime one that shows you that the guy didn't play the games or doesn't know the game lore, it's the fact that Lady goes by her actual fucking name.
Yeah.
Like she people refer to her by her actual name and she addresses it. When if you know her lore from the games, you know she would rather die than go by her actual name.
I don't even know her actual name.
Mary.
It's okay. Because I know
And
how
that is not a
strong it
coincidence.
is. There are others like it that found a way to return
When you
what
consider
they
like
truly
Arkham's
were.
whole plan to sacrifice her.
One day, they'll find their place and become a part of
I'm
this world
drawing a blank
again.
here, but I don't mind.
Huh?
I'm
sure
drawing
they
a bit of a
will.
blank.
Nature is
Right.
life is a
Um,
lot more resilient
so,
than we humans know.
Lady's father, Arkham,
Yep.
sacrificed her mother to gain demonic power,
Well, let's get
right?
to it
Right.
then.
And he set up the ritual to open the gate to the demon realm using the blood of Sparta's kids, so Dante and Virgil,
Yep.
and the blood of a virgin, which was going to be his daughter, so he named her
Virgin
Mary. Like the Virgin Mary.
Let's go!
You know,
So it's not an
I don't know.
accident.
I should have gotten that. I should have gotten that.
Yeah.
Are we taking a crack at Zushia?
Let's do that later. Let's do a few event quests and then we'll end the stream with a crack at Zoshia. Sound good?
I think we will do it fucking quick.
You say that, but I said I've heard people say like higher rank Zoshia is actually pretty hard.
I tried to solo it. I died.
Well, solo is harder.
It's still shit's hard, man. Shit's hard.
I mean, yes and no for the solo being harder. Yes, in the sense of like it has less health, but no in the sense of all its attention is on you. Whereas with multiplayer, it has more health, but you have people who can take the attention off you.
This year is not easy.
Yeah.
I do think we could, because when I tried to solo it, you know,
Hmm.
I did get it to like skull health,
Yeah.
but you know, we faced in, you know,
Yeah.
with insurance.
So what we'll do is, we'll do some event quests the next maybe hour and a half. Because I want to try and end around 9:30 if that's alright, because I got some stuff I gotta do.
No, that's
You're the streamer here.
Yep, so we'll do that, and then at 9 we'll give Zoshia a go. If we don't beat it, cool, we'll pick it up next week before we do an Arc Tempered right now. And if we do beat it, cool, we can just jump straight into Arc Tempered right now.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's
do want
get through
to
these event
make-
quests.
I do want to make a recommendation,
Oh.
but before we do Zoshia.
Yeah.
Get a Arkveld armor,
Yeah.
or like just any really good armor. Get your best armor out for the occasion. Even if it isn't Arkveld, just get good armor that isn't anything less than Rarity 7, and get a Rarity Weight 8 dragon weapon. 7
Yeah.
dragon weapon, and 8 if you can.
Alright, I'll see what I can craft from the Melder at this time.
If you can get sleep or any status at Rarity 7
Yep.
or 8, that's just as good.
Okay, my current armor is rarity 6, so I need to up that to a rarity 7.
Yeah, Zoshia slaps like a motherfucker.
Yep.
You need good slots and you need good defense. It's just not doable. Well, it is, but you know
Yeah.
what I mean.
I know what you mean, yeah.
You'll need good slots. That's just my opinion. Now.
Yeah.
What the fuck do I know?
Let's see. So we've got normal Arkveld armor and Guardian Arkveld armor.
Yeah.
Huh, wonder what the difference is
Arkveld
between them.
I think Guardian Arkveld doesn't get the element, but it gets elemental absorption and pop breaker instead.
Okay.
There's
El-
a few, just a few skill differences basically.
Yeah. Okay, reading convert elements, it seems like just grants every weapon dragon element.
Yeah.
And if you already have dragon element, just gives you more dragon element.
Yep. And also, level 3 weakness exploit.
That is pretty good, level 3 weakness exploit.
The hasten recovery is also kind of good. Like, it's not massively... you're not going to notice it, but you're going to feel it when... You'll notice it every now and then.
Yeah. And I guess
Hasten-
Guardian 1 also gives Flare, it looks like.
Yeah.
Which is also pretty good.
It just depends on basically what skills you want.
Yeah.
The defenses are identical.
Yeah.
Actually, no, not identical. Technically, the Guardian has more dragon weakness. So, yes, that as well.
Yeah. I'll probably craft the Guardian Arkveld armor, maybe. Either way, we're gonna have to hunt some. Maybe to craft that, we'd have to hunt some Guardian stuff.
Guardian Arkveld, yeah.
Yeah. We'd also need to fight some Raydal because I need a Raydal gem. As for the weapon, let's see, what good dragon weapons do we have?
All good status weapon. Like, Zoshia is still mega weak to poison and sleep.
Yeah.
Like, statuses, I think, in this game are just, most of the time, much better than Elemental. Because the extra damage from Elemental is not much compared to how much weaker most monsters are to getting a status on them.
Yeah. True.
Like, I had a look at the like chart that the game shows you, and it's rare to see a 2-star elemental weakness compared to
Also,
how
fucking
common 2-star.
Rathalos's longsword being fucking incredible with fucking 3 crit boost right off the bat,
Yeah,
as well as a 3-2-1 slot.
yeah,
Holy fuck.
yeah, yeah.
And Gormagala's longsword comes with fucking crit element built in at level 3. And a 3-2-1 slot. Okay, I see you.
I was more fond of Guardian Rathalos because Master's Touch.
That is pretty
80%.
good. Yeah.
80% chance of no sharpness loss. Sure, critical and 1 in critical element. Plus the 3-2-1.
Yeah. Right. Okay, so it looks like for longswords, if I'm going for element, Vulgar Anjanath is the thunder choice because it has more thunder element.
Yeah.
Okay.
To be fair, Fulgur, it's a brilliant longsword. Good critical element.
Yeah.
What more could you want? Sharpness. I guess,
Exactly. Yeah.
but sharpness, because absolutely barely any wide sharpness is a fucking sin.
Yeah. And then for dragon, looks like if you want the dragon element and raw damage, you go Arcbolt. But if you want the better skills and sharpness, you go Gormagala.
Yeah.
Because Gormagala comes with crit element and only slightly less dragon. And also it comes with 20 affinity, but Arcbolt comes with slightly more raw and slightly more dragon. But
I mean,
these
focus is pretty
skills
good
only
as well.
focus.
Focus is pretty good. 15% more faster gauge. That is pretty good for longsword.
That is pretty good for longsword.
It
The
basically
water
cover-
option is still only Unda. See, Uthduna.
Yeah.
And ice
No,
option
then
is either...
That's Mitsusune.
Oh yeah, Mitsuna's been a choice now as well. Slicker Blade, that sounds cool. What is that? Okay, so that's designed to be used with Mitsune's armor. That skill. Slicker Blade. It's the skill on the Mitsune longsword.
Ah.
It increases the water element when you're affected by water blight or bubble blight. Mitsune's armor's special skill inflicts you a bubble blight.
Bubbles.
Yep. Which is actually pretty good because bubble blight basically improves your dodging.
Yeah.
Yeah. For ice options, looks like it's a mix between Balangonga or Hiribami. They don't have a Jindahar option, it looks like. Given the changes to Longsword's moveset, they've made it more of an element weapon in this game than in past games. It's got a lot more multi-hitting and faster attack chains, so that they finally decided to make to decide if Longsword was an element weapon or not.
But I still think it's a pretty good like paralysis or sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Weapon.
But element or status weapon. They finally decided to let it choose a side and go that way. Because in past games, it was like it could work as an element, but it seems like they weren't 100% sure if they wanted it to be an element and status weapon or a raw damage weapon.
Look at the Nosilic longsword. That shit is fucking dope.
Yeah.
Massive sharpness, power prolonger 3, affinity, and sleep.
Yeah.
What more do you want? It literally had it all.
Yeah. I would look at the Lahabarina one because paralysis and also because of crit draw and crit status.
Pretty good. Both are good.
Yeah, but both are really good if you want to do status longsword for sure. But yeah, but it seems like they've finally decided like to let longsword pick a fucking path of where it wants to be.
To be fair, it's still longsword. Even if it didn't pick, it would still be a top tier pick.
Yeah. Looks like looking at greatsword, you want to go for raw damage above most of the things.
Yeah.
'Cause that's where it benefits the most.
Big chunks.
Currently, the best raw damage option looks like Guardian Doshagama if we're looking at just the attack value. Because Focus 2 and 1200 attack. The problem is, though, only blue sharpness and negative 20 affinity, which hurts quite a lot to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in terms of raw damage, not many other options come that close. Like, a few of them break 1,000, but not many break 1,100. The Qualmatrice does, but again, element, you don't really want that on the greatsword. regular Doshagimas is close, but it's like 50 damage less. It's a 1150. And it's the same raw attack as Arkvald, but Arkvald also comes with 300 Dragon and that. And
Oh my fucking god.
there's the
You okay with
workshop.
that, bud?
Oh. What's up?
I just realized I could have been crafting rarity 8 weapons all the time.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know I can slide to the right.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
there's
happens.
so much weapons I could have used.
Yep. Well, now we know. I could actually the workshop greatsword actually doesn't look too bad. The fucking jaw blade, which it's the same attack but no negative affinity. Protective polish 2 and focus 2, and it's still only blue sharpness. But let's face it, at this point, it doesn't look like that you're gonna get a great sword that doesn't just have blue sharpness. At least not one that's good, or like doing what Longsword wants to be doing. Anyway, what event quests do we want to do?
We have options. We
Yeah.
have a lot of options. Let me
'Cause-
bring the list up. I'll
Yep.
break them down for you.
Alright,
So that will work on me and Daughters of Caraboose. Those are for the springtime event. They both each have their own separate armor tracks.
okay.
That will work on me is a Tempo Juzu Wu. Daughters of Caraboose is 2 Lord of Arenas in the arena. There's also armor from When Did a Quiet Mice Sing, Cuckoo Gone Cuckoo, like a fire hidden by the sand, and I think that's all of them. Yeah. All the others are just like extra ways of farming certain bits and bobs.
Yeah.
The Quiet Mice, Fire in the Sand, and Kutku, they're pretty quick. Like we can be done farming them pretty quickly, and they give headpieces. The Quiet Mice gives a bird that just stands on your head.
Yeah.
The Kutku gives like this other like drake-like bird thing that just like hugs you across your head, and the Fire in the Sand, that's a Rathian. That gives some earring, basically.
Okay.
While Daughters of Caraboose gives like this like a reskin basically of another armor that I'm forgetting. That won't work on me. It gives you the Blossom Dance set,
Yeah.
which it's also like a bit fancy, but like yeah, it's all cosmetics.
Yeah, which I mean that's what we want.
Yeah. You can get the I have to think. I can't really tell you how much it costs to make some of these. 'cause
Okay,
I've made
looks
most
like
of them.
the best choice for hammers at the moment is fucking Gravios' hammer. This shit is stacked.
Rabios.
Yep. You just look at this beauty.
Yeah. That's just a mine. They literally just put a sea mine on a stick.
I mean, that's just been Hammer's MO. Put thing on stick, hit thing with stick. Hunter now happy. I didn't choose the Unga Bunga life. The Unga Bunga life chose me. Every Hammer main ever.
But yeah, we can be done pretty quickly with the small event quest. So probably this is a good starting point.
Okay.
So I'll post in for Quatamis.
Yeah.
Because that is like a few seconds.
Yeah, let's do that. I'll definitely have to
need-
do a few hunts off stream to gear up properly for like Raidao and Zoshia.
Yeah.
But yeah, for now let's
Same.
we can do this.
The quest's up.
Alright. Just reactivating my food buff. Like the big one from the from the hub.
Yep.
I also gotta do some of my side quests. I've been fucking slacking.
Yeah, there's a few very important side quests that I was gonna suggest, but events first.
Yeah, event quests first, because we're only gonna have these a limited time.
Yeah. The side quests I recommend unlock a what I consider a very important feature,
Yeah.
and it's not the farms.
Oh.
Even if these are important, they're just not very important.
Yeah. Alright, what feature would that be?
An investigation feature. You want me to
Oh,
say more?
investigation stuff. Okay.
They
Yeah, that's
unlock
pretty
every-
important.
Yeah. So what they unlock is investigations for 2 monsters that have massively increased rewards. Like massive rewards. It's stupid and crazy. The amount of decos and stuff you get. They're
Yeah.
very important for like farming quickly.
Yeah. You can tell I haven't been able to play off stream much because the fucking hunter rank difference between us is kind of baffling.
Yeah.
Oh, I should be able to play a bit more this week anyway.
Dope. Oh look, a Chajacaba will leave the locale soon.
Yeah.
I'm staring at it.
Yeah, well, we're hunting a chicken, not a Chachacabra.
Ooh, chicken.
There's no event quest where the Chachacabra gives you fun gear because Chachacabras are not fun.
I can agree with that. It's not fun, but it's our duty.
It really isn't.
Oh come on! You're really gonna leave me in it?
Oh look, a ruffian. Don't upset it.
Yeah.
Or you'll make them all cry.
Yep. Oh, also, I know off the top of it, back to like Cry for Sight. There's actually also another reason why like again Arkham named it like it was planning to use his daughter like in the ritual. One of the prerequisites to open the portal, on top of it being the blood of Sparta, who sealed the Demon Realm, Arkham had to use blood related to the person he sacrificed to gain his powers, which is his daughter, of course. So it's not just for like he decided just to be a shit dad and be like, oh, I'm gonna use my daughter as the ritual instead of just any other virgin. It specifically had to be his daughter. And he knew that when he did it, so even worse that. Because, you know, Arkham is the fucking worst. But I look forward to playing through the whole series on stream. I mean, I say it won't be a blind playthrough, but it'll be fun to do them. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be replaying 5 for stream because I had to delete my previous 5 streams. Unfortunately, in order to make my deadline thing before it got extended. And I already planned. The reason I chose to give up the 5 streams as in the cut is because I did already plan to replay the whole series. It's like I'll just replay 5 again when that comes. Yeah, so I had already planned to like replay 5 anyway. Yep.
We still have 47 minutes left. Like I said, we would be done with this very quickly.
Yeah.
I think it's like 3 tickets.
Yeah.
For the headgear that like press gives.
Yep.
And I've seen tickets drop up to twice from a single one. So
Nice. Hey, do you want to for Devil May Cry 3? Do you want to know something that's actually really cool?
I know a lot of cool things about Devil May Cry. So,
Yeah.
but go on.
Alright, in the special edition of the game, which lets you play as Virgil, right? You can get a skin for Virgil called Corrupted Virgil, which changes your devil trigger to Neil Angelo, right?
This thing's a trove of
But also, when you devil trigger into Neil Angelo, it actually changes your moveset to his one from the first game.
Neat.
So it's not just like the fact that it's a skin, it actually straight up changes your moveset to Neil Angelo's one from the first game. Which, I don't know, I just thought that's a really cool detail. So it's not just, oh, you now look like Neil Angelo, you basically do become Neil Angelo.
Neil Angelo.
Also, the name is just really fun to say.
Oh boy, a wyvern gem. Oh boy, a steel egg.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, more money for my horde.
Oh no. She's starting to become a dragon. She's hoarding gold.
Yeah, but it's not like gold coins. It's just things that have like even the smallest amount of gold in them. So it's mostly spoons.
Yeah.
yes.
Hi.
Okay, quest is up again. How many tickets did you get from that?
Oh, I didn't check. That was my bad on that one.
It's fine. We'll
What
have
are
to
you
do it again
finding it
anyway.
for?
What was that?
What are we getting the tickets for, actually?
It is for the. It is for the Amstrigan. So you already have it. Only Falcons.
Oh, yeah.
It's the silly bird that stands on your head.
Yeah, I have it now, yeah.
Yeah, which to
I know
me
you-
seems
I
like a must-have.
Yeah, obviously.
The
Sin.
frog is only for Palico.
Yeah, the frog is only for the pelican.
Yeah.
I feel cheated. They should let us put a frog on our head.
Yeah. Well,
I want to let you try the cabra.
It's not even like event equipment. It's from it's in base game all of the time. You just need to trade. You just need to trade for some Suja textiles.
Hmm.
Don't know how they're making a frog out of it, but you know.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining. I like the frog,
Yeah.
and so does Astes. He named him Bean, and it's safe from the Bane of all frogs, the frog hater.
Who could it be?
You, I mean you.
Yeah, I know.
He got what you meant.
I know, I'm anti-ing his Jew.
Now I'm confused.
I mean, to answer your joke, there had to have been a joke first.
You know, I'm really lost.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, that's what you say to dumb kids, like, oh, don't worry.
Yep.
Yeah, and it works.
Oh, fuck off.
I'm sorry, you set me up for that one. Come on.
Yeah, that's why I realized it too.
Yep. I mean, come on. For all the time you played with me through like Blood and Iceborne, you should know by now. If you set me up, I'm gonna take the shot.
But now there's two of you, so.
Yeah, why do you think we're such great friends?
Yeah,
Yeah. Makes
Yeah.
sense.
we have built a friendship on dunking on each other.
Yeah.
It's not the best.
Yeah. Okay. Funny enough, I do actually still remember how we met.
Yep. Same. Chivalry. It was a dueling merge.
Yeah,
I showed you how to play a bit of Man at Arms, and then you ran with it.
yeah,
Ironically, it was in the same session where you suggested I try Naito, and I said it wasn't for me.
yeah.
And by the end of my Chivalry of my chivalry career in that version, I main knight.
Yeah,
I'm still main knight to this day in chivalry 2.
yeah. Which is funny, because I believe in Chivalry 1 I started maining Man of Arms as well.
You did.
I also remember in Chivalry I had a weird obsession with fist fighting people and was actually surprisingly good at it.
For some unknown reason, yeah.
Like, 'cause I remember there was like, so in Chivalry there was a like a custom map that was basically a bar fight. So it's like you could like grab alcohol that would make your character drunk, and there was like a boxing ring in the middle. And whenever I went on that map, I just became a terror to everybody involved.
You know that in Chivalry 2, they've made that an official game mode, right? With proper support and everything.
Oh, awesome.
And because like the upgrades, they've decided to just add improvised weapons. So you can just grab whatever you want, like chairs, duels.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It is
I think
pretty
I do actually
fun.
have Chivalry 2, I just never got around to playing it.
You do, yeah. I remember.
Yeah. I remember we played Mordhau for a little bit, and then we quit, because like, it was novel at first as like a Chivalry alternative, but the fan base was so fucking
If there was
toxic.
ever a game that had such a massive fucking identity crisis,
It
was
did,
Mordhau.
yeah.
It was
really
fun, but
did.
the community killed it as well.
Yeah, the community did not help that game survival at all.
That Aegis
I tried
Crush.
out, yeah.
The Aegis Crush also didn't help.
Yeah.
Crush was one of the lead developer. The shot caller, as it were.
Hmm.
He based his balancing decisions off of the most infallible of testing methods: bot matches.
Alright.
Because
So am I looking at the Amstrigan ticket?
Yep.
I got one from that quest.
Okay. Check how many you have total, because you might have had 2 from the last one.
Yeah, I'll give it a quick look.
But yeah, no. Mordhau, it's good, like, on a customization aspect. Fucking Chivalry, nothing has a beat on that front.
Yeah,
But also for kind of good reason, because if a key part in Chivalry is just knowing what a class and faction and what team someone is just by looking at them, it gets a bit blurry in Mordhau when you factor in like people doing skin shenanigans.
yeah. Which I mean,
And the fact that
again,
it
yeah.
is fully possible to like just remove all color from your character, so that people will have to have actual things toggled on to know if you're on their team or not. It was just
yeah.
and there were a lot of things that gave that game its identity crisis. Whether or not it was whether or not it wanted to be a game where it rewarded you for being really good, or if it was a game that you could just pick up and play for a bit. It was not
Yeah.
good for. Funny enough, it was a game that alienated both casual players and the pros. The fucking pros were upset because by the end, like, you could be invincible. but
I
then
got
it
2
turned from-
tickets.
You got what?
I got 2 tickets.
Okay, one more.
Yes, I need to do one more.
Which means you're gonna get 2 tickets from this one.
Yep, knowing our luck. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
But you know, Mordhau, sad because it had such potential.
It
And
did.
if you like get like a massive group of friends on your own private server, it can be good.
Yeah.
But like, no. If you're not, it's just not. It's just not brilliant.
Hmm. Yeah.
Chivalry 2 is better on a like pure functional gameplay front.
Yeah.
Chokes massively in customization, but you know what?
Yeah.
I will gladly play that tariff over everything wrong with Mordhau.
Yeah. To be fair, the number of times a developer or like a head of marketing for a game is the sole reason the game fucking died. It's baffling how often it occurs.
Yeah.
Like, again, I think, is it Battleborn I'm thinking of? The one whose head of marketing put it in direct competition with Overwatch.
Yeah.
Even though Battleborn was more like a MOBA than a hero shooter.
it was a fucking mess, that game. A funny mess at times, but a mess.
Yeah.
Like, it was a first-person hero shooter with RPG elements, but also had a but that was its story mode. In its online mode, you know, where you know the PvP mode, it turns into a first-person hero MOBA.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was very
Without
MOBA-esque, wasn't it?
It has such an identity crisis. For me, no, not even. No.
Yeah. But yeah, it definitely did help its survival or its case that their fucking head of marketing went, oh yeah, let's just put it in direct competition with Overwatch. Which
You know,
was
at
also
the
being
peak of-
hyped
at
up
the
and
peak-
released at the point.
The peak of the hero shooter genre, yeah, not as
Yeah.
fun.
Exactly, yeah.
To be fair though, there was never a good time to advertise hero shooters. You advertise a hero shooter now, no one's gonna care.
Yeah.
Like Marvel Rivals is the exception to the rule. There's been a lot of hero shooters. Marvel Rivals has to fucking try hard to be successful.
Yeah, any hero
And
shooter
even
that got
that-
released, with the exception of Balrogs, would always just be compared to Overwatch.
Yeah.
And again, like Rivals is the only hero shooter that's managed to step up to that and like find its identity from that.
Yeah.
God,
Too hard
I
work,
miss old
and even then,
Overwatch. I really do.
I don't miss Overwatch too much.
I
was
said,
fun
well,
for a
I
bit.
miss like old Overwatch, yeah. Like back when you could do
Yeah.
like full shenanigans. Yep. Funny
Also,
enough that we're on the topic of Overwatch. Overwatch is actually where I met Damar.
Yep, in the prime Overwatch.
Yeah, in Prime Overwatch before it became Overwatch 2. Which, granted,
Funny.
Overwatch became
Remember
Overwatch 2
when-
during the time I was boycotting Blizzard.
Remember when Overwatch 2, the point of it was to add the co-op game mode?
They
and
add the
main
campaign
game?
and shit, and they never did.
And when they did, it was awful because none of the good campaign features
Yeah,
there.
they had none of the features they promised. Like the
And then
skill
how they
trees and
made
alternate
it,
skills and shit.
And how they made it 5v5, and I think recently they started trying the 6v6 again because
It was only for a limited time, I think. It was like an event. Like, play
Yeah, and that's
6v6
not gonna be
Overwatch. It's like, oh, you mean like how Overwatch used to be?
The bad idea with reducing the team size is that it would actually murder your competitive team, which is not a good idea when part of your appeal is the competitiveness of it.
Yeah.
By the end of my time in Overwatch, I was playing in teams because it was fucking fun to play. It was fun to be really good at Overwatch and to play with a team that was just as good.
Yeah.
Against a team that was also really fucking good.
Yeah.
Because I remember original Overwatch, you had, you know, the standard roles, you know, tank, healer. No, it was tank, healer, offense, and then defense.
Yeah.
For pros, it was no, everyone is everyone. You just don't. The tier list was a very fun idea. Was very funny because it was based on like how well could they make a play, and for that reason, a lot of defense here was actually pretty bad
Yeah.
because the whole stick was about preventing plays.
Yeah.
Which, you know, good luck. Farrell will just have a laugh at almost
Yeah.
every single defense hero.
But at the same time, like, if a person knew how to play a defense hero effectively, they could shut down a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
yeah, no, it
yeah.
was. Overwatch wanted to be a competitive game, and when Overwatch 2, you know, made competitive teams have to alter their entire lineup, or you know, play something else. You know, there's a lot of options
Yeah.
now.
To be
But yeah,
fair,
no,
part of Overwatch 1's original core was, like, because you could switch hero at any point, you were supposed to counter-switch the enemy team.
Yeah. Which had a few issues, but as a basis for a balancing
Yeah.
system, there have been worse.
Yeah. I think some of the issues from that came from people who just actively refused to switch off a a character that was actively getting countered. It's like, you'd have a person playing Genji, because it was primarily Genji mains doing this shit. But they would be playing Genji, the enemy team would actively have one or multiple heroes that actively counter Genji and make him unusable, and they would just actively refuse to switch off Genji to a usable character. Even though he's getting hard countered by like 3 people on the enemy team.
Yeah. It's one of the reasons TF2 actually is still as alive as it is today.
Yeah.
Despite every trouble it has. because of how well they balance the characters.
Yeah.
Going to go into a bit of a design talk now. The reason that a hard counter system is not always good is because, while yes, but it is comparatively smart for a balanced team, it's not smart for everyone else.
Yeah.
Some people want to play their favorites.
Yeah.
If I like that person wanted to play Genji, so he kept playing Genji. He should have been given a hard time. Like he had to play smarter for that to work against his counters. But he should still be able to play as Genji and find success. That's why in TF2, having a pyro about doesn't mean a spy is fucked.
Yeah, it means the
Because
spy
they have
has
a
to
gun.
play smart to get around Pyro.
Or use their gun.
Yeah.
It-
Same with Engineer and Scout. Like, Engineer is the primary thing that keeps Scout in check, and if there's an engineer on the map, Scout has to play smart and can't just run into the intel, because he's gonna get gunned down by a sentry.
It's not about hard. That's the problem with hard counters. They punish someone for picking their favorites.
Yeah, they punish someone for having a character they like to play above the others. Yeah.
Which is in a competitive setting that's not going to be a factor, but then it doesn't.
But then you end up with the competitive versus casual argument.
You can make a game that's good for competitive players and casual. It is very easy.
Yeah, again, TF2 has done it. Because I think how competitive TF2 does it, like for actual
They
tournaments.
impose rules, like you
Yeah.
can't have too many of one class because
And then correctly, the main rule they have is it's 2 teams of 9, and each teams have at least one of each character. So it comes down to each team has like one of each hero. So you can't like double up on engineers or anything. You have one engineer, one demo, one soldier, one pyro, one spy, one scout, so on. How well can you make a play without being able to double up on characters?
Quest is up, by the way, for
Oh, cool.
the next match.
Oh, cool. On my way. Yeah.
Damar's AFK though. He's muted.
I mean, that's
He's
fine.
rambling.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine. I imagine this quest won't take us long anyway.
It is a.
Yeah, it is a derpy chicken.
It's the dumb chicken.
Yep. But yeah. I don't know.
But yeah, no, fun games sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, just get a bit shafted by bad design decisions.
Yeah. Yeah, funny enough. Yeah, the story of how I actually met Damar. So I think I played a game of Overwatch. I think was it Sigma I was playing. Assuming Damar's back. I can't remember. I know I played Sigma in the next match, but I can't remember it was in the match we actually met. If I was playing Sigma.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, but we had a
I don't know
match
why
where
I
we
fell
did.
for you.
Yeah, we had a match where we did really well, and then a lot of us just decided to stay together and queue again. And after that, we just because everyone was not only good at the game, but we were also all very chill and we're like talking and joking in chat whilst actively dominating the game.
Yeah, it's just pretty rare, especially with me, to chat in an online co-op.
Yeah, because I think that's the part. Like, basically, we weren't just like chatting and having fun. There was the fact that we were doing so while also still being really competent at the match.
Oh yeah.
Which again is very rare to see when you have a team that's actually that competent that they can casually talk and not like falter in gameplay.
It's a talent.
Yeah,
It was really fun, yeah.
yeah. I think.
The quest,
Oh, go on.
the quest is up, by the way, Damar.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Afterwards, because I was gonna end stream for the day and stop playing, I told them all that like I was streaming on Twitch if they wanted to pop by and say hi. And from there, Damar ended up in my chat, and then like we just started talking
Yeah.
generally. Yeah.
I
So-
made my way into the streams.
Yeah. I think it was mostly but we only actually started like talking properly like this around some. It wasn't last year I started the Return to WoW because we were doing that for. Actually, no, it was last year because we were doing it for over a year. But it's when I started
Yeah.
doing the Return to World campaign. It turns out you had Monster Hunter World as well, but you'd only played the beginning and then stopped.
Mm-hmm.
So I invited you to come along on the journey. And
Yeah.
yeah, because I already had you on
But basically,
Discord.
yeah.
They're like, hey, let's just hop in a Discord call and run through Monster Hunter World. Why not? And now we're
It was
here.
Really something, yeah. We met in Overwatch, then I watched a couple of streams, then I went offline for like 2 years or something.
Yeah, you disappeared for a while, yeah.
Have everything?
I was just away doing
Yeah.
school and stuff, and then I
To be
got
fair,
work and was
I
like,
don't
"Hmm,
like
fuck."
blame the communication break because I also started boycotting Blizzard at a point, so I stopped playing Overwatch, which was one of the games we did actually used to hang out on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was around the Shadowlands, that whole fiasco.
Yeah,
I think that's
yeah. So I don't blame like the break in communication during those 2 years because we effectively had just lost one of the games we actually did hang out on.
It's also, but the funny thing is, I literally don't text anyone from my friends much. Even my high school friends. I saw them 3 years after graduating once, and it's 2 years again since
Yeah.
I saw them or texted them anything.
To be
It's like,
fair,
I
the,
don't forget people. I just don't like texting because I think I'll be bothering them or something.
that's fair. To
Weird.
be fair, the true sign of a good friendship isn't if you talk every day. It's how long can you go without talking and yet pick up right where you left off when you do talk again.
Yeah.
That's normally the sign of a proper like strong friendship is. You could go like weeks or months without talking to each other, yet the moment you do, you're immediately back to where you were. No awkwardness. That's normally a sign of a good friendship. Is that you can literally just pick up immediately where you left off last time. Which is good because like so I'm not always the most talkative person off stream. Like I tend to like stick to myself, but that's for like a number of reasons.
Seems like
Yeah, and yet when I do end up getting into a call with people, I pick up right where I left off with them. Yeah. Yeah. But if the story of how I met Corpy, funny enough, he started as a viewer. In fact, I said he was actually one of my first viewers. And one of the ones that kept coming back. I believe it was around when I was playing Resident Evil 7 he joined. Because I remember getting into a lore talk about Dead Space at the time. Which he revealed he didn't actually know a lot about Dead Space lore. So I was going... Yeah. So I remember going into a Dead Space, like, lore talk. Also, I will say, since I set my chat to have like a minimum account age, the number of bots has drastically dropped.
nice.
Because you remember during the playthrough of WoW, I was getting a bot almost like I was getting like 1 to 2 bots every stream. Yeah, since I set it your account must be X months old to talk in this chat, the number of bots has drastically dropped. I mean, I know that can hurt getting new viewers as well, but I'd rather have that than have to deal with an army of bots. Like,
Yeah, I think. Yeah, it's better, right?
yeah. Besides, like, I've always like said like, I don't want to get super big into streaming. I just want to like get like a handful of people that show up regularly. Like, I'm relatively happy where I am with that. Because I feel like the moment if I did get big and suddenly got like thousands of viewers, I feel like it would become more of an obligation and a job rather than something fun I do on the side to entertain myself. And then I feel like I would lose the joy from it.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's always kind of been my stance on streaming. This is a hobby. I don't intend to get big. At best, I just want like a handful of viewers who show up and interact that I can have a chat with about games I love. And I would say I have that, to be honest. Also, I have no idea where the fuck my secret is going.
Yeah, the Kuluyaku nest is like on your end of the map.
Yeah, I know.
So I just
I don't know where my secret is going.
You wanna capture or kill it?
I've already set a trap. I see him. I see the dingus. The dingus has no idea he's about to be a science experiment.
Yep. Also, there's like 4 more, Kuyakus on the map. It's a Yonkukus, I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like, because I just passed by like 3 or something on the way here.
Stupid.
Dumbass bird.
Yeah. I wonder if we'll get Yongaruga this game.
The fucking. Oh god, the
The-
monster born out of a fucking psychopathic human Kutku.
Yeah, the psychopath
Obviously,
chicken.
one, yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
now that monster. If there was ever a monster that was the large equivalent of a Gadulaka, it would be that.
Yeah, Yongaruga are legit psychopaths. I also love how every like variant or deviant of a Yongaruga, it's just a Yongaruga that's been fucked up in various different ways. Fucking scarred Yongaruga, Deadeye Yongaruga. There was a third one I can't remember. I think it's like Broken Wing Yongaruga. All of them are just Yongaruga getting fucked up in different ways because he can't stop picking fights.
That thing has small man energy.
It does. I mean, going off its cutscene in World, which I don't think Damar saw because you had to upgrade the Forest Zone to level 4 to get it. But you would actually get like the story quest to hunt Yongaruga, and you would have a cutscene to it. The thing stood up to Devil Joe just because. Did
we fight it?
We fought Yongaruga, but we did it through a event quest. I think we didn't actually unlock the hunt because you have to level up the Forest Zone to a certain level to unlock it. But yeah, in its cutscene, it stands up to Devil Joe.
The pickle.
Yeah, it does its high-pitched roar, which stuns Joe for a second, and then fucking uppercuts him with its tail. Basically, Yongaruga operates on Honey Badger logic, of where it lacks in size, it makes up for by crackhead aggression. I also find the case of Yongaruga's hilarious, because it's always like a pairing between a Yonkaku and a Rathian, but this apparently happens enough in like the nature of Monster Hunter that that there's an entire category of monster for it. So that means it happens often enough that a Rathian would just get with a Yonkaku.
Yeah. And Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, and it's just something about that is fucking hilarious to me.
By the way, don't forget to like hand in your events, like bounties.
Oh, how do you do that?
They give you like pretty good stuff. Like there's like melding tickets and silver relic tickets, and you get tickets for the Blossom Dance there. Most of them are very easy to do. It's like just do event quest in area, kill a tempered monster.
Yeah. I didn't have the event things active because I did speak to the Palico beforehand to cash in the last ones. F in chat. Oh well, they're active now.
Quest is up, by the way.
Yeah. But yeah.
Look at my dude's frog. Look at my wee man's frog.
Listen, I am so happy to see my boy Laggy back. Laggy across.
Is it this game?
It's coming into our
Maybe
update
in
too.
summer, right?
Okay.
Yeah. I am so excited to see him back.
My sea noodle.
Yep, because he has not been he has not been in a game for a while.
That was weird because my first Monster Hunter game was the game where that was the flagship monster, and at the time I didn't think much about it. But now I'm like, why on earth was the flagship monster an early monster that I could fight in my first like bit in that game?
Yeah. Yeah. So your first monster game was Tri then?
Yeah.
Which makes sense. I think Tri was a lot of people's point of jumping into the series because it was on the Wii. I notice with Monster Hunter players, they tend to have like 3 points of where they jump into the series. It's either the first game and they're a veteran, they jump in at Tri because it was on the Wii, so it was more available. Or it's World, where it was like, where it's on fucking every console known to man.
where it became mainstream.
Yeah. And it's like, those tend to be like the 3 points where like, you can guess where a person jumped into the Monster Hunter series as a, you know, as a player. Yeah. Obviously, I jumped in from the first game because me and my brother owned it on PlayStation. Though I wasn't very good at it in the first game. I mean, because I was a dumb kid. I didn't understand the mechanics or how it worked.
Well,
So
in fact, I would have been able to play Monster Hunter on the PS2 when it came out.
Yeah,
I was a witness growing up. I wasn't allowed to put, you know, monsters,
yeah,
which is honestly like fucking the biggest reason to not be able to witness. You can't play Monster Hunter.
yeah,
Not the fact that it's psychopathic cause that breaks families apart, but you know, no Monster Hunter.
yeah. I mean, listen, this is a great franchise. Like, there's a reason there's a saying there are 2 types of people. Those, like, Monster Hunter fans and those who haven't given the series a proper try yet. Because, legit, if you give the series, like, a proper go, you become a fan. It's just how it is. Like, I don't know anyone who hates this series who hasn't given it, like, a proper try. And obviously when I say proper try, I don't mean like you hunt 1 or 2 monsters and then call it a day. I consider a proper try of the series, like, at least finish the story of 1 game and then say whether you like the series or not. So obviously this is a whole series of games. There's a lot of them. Because you can be a fan of the series but still have like 1 or 2 games you don't like. For example, funny enough, despite Tri being one of the starting points where like people tend to jump into the series, Tri is actually one of the most disliked Monster Hunter games because of the underwater combat. Because people find it clunky. Whereas I never actually struggled with the underwater combat, so whether or not it actually was clunky or it's just a skill issue, I don't know. Because I never struggled with the underwater combat in Tri.
I can't say, but from videos of the Tri game, it didn't seem like it was a problem. It seemed pretty smooth.
Yeah.
I can't really judge because I didn't try it. Yeah.
Yeah. It depends what you go into Monster Hunter expecting. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I was avoiding it because I heard it's really clunky. That's why I didn't ever really try it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's true, but yeah.
I didn't quite hear you said fully there because of the sounds of killing the derpy chicken.
And I forgot what I was saying because my dog is barking like crazy and
Ah.
it's piercing my brain.
You were saying something about, like, why you put off trying the series, or something like that. There's something along those lines.
I heard a lot of that the Monster Hunter is like really clunky, and it was, I think it was like PlayStation and Nintendo exclusive. It was on
That,
consoles
yeah.
only.
The earlier games were definitely clunky. Monster Hunter 1 and 2 especially were definitely clunky.
Like, I think we had PS2, but I don't think we had Monster Hunter, and I really didn't know about it because I was like, I don't know, 7, 6.
Yeah. To be fair, up until World, Monster Hunter wasn't super big outside of Japan.
Yeah.
Like, Japan fucking love Monster Hunter. It's one of the biggest series over there. But outside of Japan, it wasn't super big up until World. World's what really thrusted it into the limelight and got people realizing how good of a series this actually is.
Yep. Can agree on that.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of that is because World added a lot more quality of life stuff. That made it more, like, actually approachable for new players who had no experience of the series.
And released for PC. I think that was a huge part as well.
PC release was also huge, yeah.
Wrapping things up.
Oh, okay.
You only needed 2 tickets for the pad that one dropped.
Okay. Yeah.
Which was the let me bring the thing back up.
Yeah. I think what also probably helped your trip through World and becoming a fan of the series more is having someone who's like a veteran going through and just telling you the stuff that there is to love about the series.
Yeah, very accurate. Yeah.
Yeah, because like I know throughout the entire playthrough of World, I was just giving you background lore on all the monsters.
Yep. I was silent most of the streams because it was just you explaining the lore and the monsters and everything.
Well, they are the main draw of the series.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
They're half of the draw.
Yeah.
Yo, with the hunters.
Hunters. Yeah. Yeah. Also, there's a lot of general lore in this series that, like, a lot of people, like, who are just trying out for the first time actually would and do still miss.
The guild sent us supply items.
Which again, I guess it comes down to again what you're trying to get out of Monster Hunter. So if you're just because you can either come in and treat it like just a general fighting game, like boss rush game, which I mean that's not a bad way to play because that is effectively what the gameplay is. But then you overlook a lot of like the design into the monsters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah. That said though, there's very few ways to be experiencing Monster Hunter wrong. It's not really a wrong way to experience the series. There's bad ways to experience the series, but there's not necessarily a wrong way to experience it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I wasn't sure if that like made any sense at all what I said there.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Oh, that was fucking cool. You blocked the fireball for me there, Vati. Which allowed me to land a true charge on the monster. Ow. Oh, good to know Rathian is still backflipping.
That's good. Yeah, well. Lost a few inches.
Yeah.
capture or kill it?
Capture. I have capture pro.
I don't know.
Yeah. I guess capturing them also finishes the quest slightly faster.
And that gives you expedition headgear tickets.
Yeah.
There are 2 variants of this one, unlike the last 2.
Hmm.
Each, if I just go to the list, each require 3 tickets. I've only seen 1 ticket drop at most for my single hunt.
Hmm.
The variants are basically like a normal like earring on one ear or on both ears. What?
I have the second best head.
Is it the mummy?
Maybe the first.
The Mimifita?
Mimifita, yes.
Yeah, that's the one we did the cuckoo for.
Nice.
And apparently it's not a bird. Apparently it is a plushie of a flower. Which, I mean, I'm not gonna tell it can't be a flower if it wants to, but it looks like a bird.
It's either a mushroom or a flower, actually.
Okay.
Okay, it looks so cool. It moves more than the arms, Trigun.
Well, yeah, because it has floppy wings.
Yeah, it's flopping. Oh, I miss Wiggler. I want my Wiggler.
One day.
Alright, what's next up on the list?
Well, assuming you want the earrings, we have to do the Rathian at least 2 more times.
Okay.
Do you want to go for them? Have you had a look at them?
Yeah, I looked at them. Honestly,
like
I may as well just get the ability to craft them there so I can do it if I feel like it later.
Okie dokie, I'll put a quest up.
Yep.
If we want all of them, it's 6 times though. Granted, we do it quickly because you know we're overgeared. These are just like these are just high rank, regular.
Yeah, these are
Rathian.
high rank basic bitch monsters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not really on anything specifically difficult or requires specifically a lot of training.
Yeah. And we are capturing what we have capture pro up.
Yeah. I know off stream I'll definitely have to get myself in proper endgame suit of armor, probably Arkvald or Gormagala.
I mean, what armor are you running now?
Guardian Rathalos.
There's certainly. It's not like you're winning bad gear.
Oh no, it's not bad. It's obviously would help to have like slightly better armor. It's only I think it's only rarity 6 armor.
Yeah, I would go up a rarity at least.
Yeah. I'm thinking of doing potentially Gormagala, because I love the idea of playing around with the frenzy like mechanic.
Good armor.
It is good armor, yeah.
Gives massive affinity.
Yeah.
And then also like just rewards you for like.
The guild sent us supply items.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's what I ran before I used what I'm currently running, which is Arkveld.
Yeah. As I said, massive affinity and even more affinity because of frenzy.
Yeah.
So very
Then
good.
you can put coalescence on it to get attack buff.
Yeah. Which, I will admit, with Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, I hate that Shagaru Magala's armor, because yes, Shagaru Magala showed up in that game for Sunbreak. The armor's frenzy mechanic was built entirely around the wire bugs.
Not a bad system, but certainly not the best.
Yeah. I just feel like how much shit was built around like requiring the wire bugs. And effectively, endgame Sunbreak was how quickly could your build spam wire bug attacks. Yeah. So how the frenzy thing worked in like the armor buff for Shagaru Magala was while you were under the effect of like when you had like cured yourself of frenzy, you would gain another wire bug, so you'd get 3. But this one also stacked with the pick-upable one, giving you 4 wire bugs. Which effectively allowed you to get 4 wire bugs, as well as faster wire bug recharge rate. Which basically just allows you to spam wire bug attacks to the nth degree.
Bringing him down.
Yep.
Oh, they're good still.
Yeah, but it's like I like more mechanics that reward us for like Concrete Frenzy, but I wish the reward for Concrete Frenzy wasn't just, oh, you can wire bug spam more effectively now. Because you had faster wire bug regen as well as a 4th wire bug.
Yeah.
I also feel like there was a missed opportunity in a Sunbreak with Amatsu. It was the final basically it was supposed to be Sunbreak's equivalent to Fatalis. It was the final title update for the DLC. Obviously, one, Amatsu's not a black dragon, it's a high-end Elder Dragon. So already, like, it's not going to be up to the same level as Fatalis on that front alone. But also, like, they built up that Amatsu had, like, a thing with one of the NPCs. The only problem is, like, it's an NPC you only, like, slightly interacted with, really. And it wasn't the main... And because that NPC and the story between them and Amatsu wasn't the main part of the main focus of the campaign, it just felt like you got to the final title update and suddenly you just have, like, the Dongo lady who was revealed to be a fucking princess from a kingdom that Amatsu attacked. Revealed that, oh, by the way, this NPC has gone to avenge, like, our home because of, you know, from Amatsu. Can you please go give them a hand? Because, you know what I mean, like, it feels like they should have given us more of the focus there on, like, that this story was happening. Because it was based on, like, a random side NPC that you could basically go through the whole game and not really talk to.
Harper's going down here.
Yeah. And yet it's like yet it's an important part of the story for the Amatsu quest.
Alright, Trapper's down, we're just waiting now.
Yep.
Do you fancy you have it? Don't dare fly it.
No, it was just flying over to backflip Damar.
Come on, a bit closer.
There we go. Honestly, I was expecting Damar to call a kill order on it just because it ran up to backflip him specifically.
be honest, if I paid attention, I could have just like moved a little.
Yeah, you could have moved to the right, yeah. Yeah, as I was saying, yeah, so a bit of a missed opportunity there in Rise. And they very easily, with like the post game of Sunbright, could have like had the story focusing on this group of NPCs leading up to Amatsu's, like entry into the game. Though I guess it would have given away that the final update was going to be Amatsu, just because, well, they name dropped Amatsu as part of their thing back in like the base game. Which that was really funny, like having people theorize that Amatsu was coming in base game Rise because this NPC name dropped the monster back in the base game. Also, I know this is probably not the case, but a fun theory I've seen is actually that Amatsu is the child of Narwa and Ibushi. Damar won't know who those two are because again, never finished Rise, like base game. Yeah. But reason why is like because obviously we know Narwa and Ibushi's like child is supposed to be a really strong Elder Dragon. And the reason I see the theory that Amatsu is the child of Narwa and Ibushi is because Amatsu's powers are effectively the exact same as both of them. Because like, you had Naru controlled lightning and Ibushi controlled wind, and Amatsu controlled both. Amatsu also controlled rain, so who knows.
Yes.
We got this. We got this.
Now commencing quest by order of the guild.
Also something that's interesting. It feels more or less confirmed at this point that Wilds is a sequel to Monster Hunter 4. Because one, we got Gomagal and the Frenzy back as a part of the story. But also we have the Ace Lancer back, who was from 4. Gemma was actually in 4, but she was younger in that one. She was an apprentice blacksmith. And even the old guy who's in the Gathering Hub with her was in 4 as well, because that was who she was studying under. And there's also like the general, like they mentioned that our character is already like a seasoned hunter at the beginning. Yep. So it feels almost confirmed at this point that our hunter is indeed like this game is a sequel to 4. Whether or not our character is actually the hunter from 4 though, we'll see. But yeah, but this game feels pretty built up to be a sequel to 4. Yeah, I wonder what the DLC will do. I feel like the DLC will give us another one of the 5 dragons, I know that much. Like the ones from the story. I think I know I shared that in one of the group chats a while ago. But I don't actually know if Vati knows the story of the boy and the 5 dragons.
I don't.
Ah, fair. It's basically Monster Hunter's equivalent of like how the world was created type deals. You know, basically it's a story it's a story that's like you know, of a boy that just existed in like a vacuum of nothingness. so Five Dragons took pity upon his loneliness, and so they created the world for him to be in. With each dragon becoming a specific element of the world. Like, one became the sea, one became the mountains, one became the sky, stuff like that. Yeah, and we've gotten we've gotten a rep for 2 of the 5 dragons already in games. Sephi Jiva is a rep for one of the 5 dragons, the one that became the sky. And Geismagoran from Sunbreak is another one, the one that became the mountain. So it's got people theorizing who will be the rep in the next one, assuming like they keep the train of the DLC will have a rep for one of the 5 dragons and then something else. Yeah. So I see people saying that the sea dragon is next to the one that became the sea, which, you know, that'd be pretty cool.
But I want water combat.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to experience it in the new...
I want to see how they would do the underwater combat, yeah. Because they've definitely improved a lot since Tri, so I imagine it would be a lot better. Because, yeah, I know the main complaint people had with Tri was that the underwater combat was clunky. Which is a shame, because in them not wanting to do underwater combat again, there's an entire category of monster that just gets unappreciated. Because we basically can't get any Leviathans now, because they all require underwater combat.
You guys might want to stop. He's battle pop.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, nice offset.
Not leaving that? Is it not leaving?
It might be leaving now, hoping the trap catches it in time. Nope.
Oh, fuck off.
Unfortunate.
I think we should kill it.
No. God fucking damn it, you asshole. Don't you dare.
The turkey walked into the trap.
And
Smart. Feel smart. And weapons.
Yeah.
Okay.
God, this thing really is a cock, ain't it? Hope I don't have to explain that joke.
If... I hope
the
not.
chicken is going after me.
Alright. I guess I'll explain it just in case there is anyone who didn't get it.
A cock is another name for a chicken.
Yeah, and the thing looks like a rooster. Well, specifically a cock is another name for a rooster. Yeah. And yeah, that thing is basically a rooster. What the fuck is that raptor doing? Raptor walked over to start eating the sleeping Rathian.
Oh, I got 2 exposition headgears from that one.
Same. Nice.
So, you're gonna try Zoshia now, or how is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try. Let's give Zoshia a go.
So, a few things to bear in mind. You'll want fire and thunder resistance.
Yeah.
Like if you like the duels, get them up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't bother with like traps or anything. He's immune to them.
Yeah, makes sense. It's an Elder
Bring all
Dragon.
of like your good damaging buffs or your good healing items. They're worth it.
Yep. Unfortunately, I haven't got a lot in the gear aspect to make this better. Thing is, this is mostly just a trial attempt. Like, let's see how well we do against Zoshia.
Bring Farcasters.
Okay.
Trust me. You're gonna need it. You're gonna want a few for when you need, beyond anything, to just get out of dodge.
Yeah. The classic get out of dodge thing, yeah.
If you have them, the power charm and armor charms, bring them obviously.
I don't actually have. I don't know where you get those in this game.
Side quests now.
Ah, okay, because I haven't gotten those yet.
Don't worry too much. They're just nice to have.
Yeah,
They're not as essential as like good armor or weapons.
yeah,
Like if you've not got, if you're missing time on your food buff, like if you're missing a little bit of time, it's fine. But if you're like short on it, like 10 minutes or ish, I would just refresh it. It's a long fight.
yeah. Okay,
The good meals to have, Stewardship cuisine, because Caprice meal, more damage. Explosive meal gives you more stuff when you hit a weak point.
Yeah.
Kunafa is also good because, you know, kind of the opposite. Defender meal,
yeah,
you're gonna get hit. Lucky meal is also kind of good because it's more rewards, minimize the grind.
yeah.
I don't want to recommend it on the principles that it's not gonna be here forever, but also the Blossom Dance sushi meal can be good because it has Defender meal and Riser meal.
Yeah,
Riser extends your invisibility window when you're getting up. And Defender meal is just, you know, it's just a second form of Divine Protection.
yeah.
But
Okay.
any meal is good because most of them give insurance.
Yeah.
Wait, is the Diva here? Oh shit, Diva's here.
Oh,
Perfect
cool.
timing.
Right, I'm on my way back to the Gathering Cup to get the Diva buff. Also, where do I go to get the quests? 'Cause it was there a minute
Suja.
ago, but now it's not popping up for me to go do it.
Suja.
Suja, okay. It's okay, it's like it's not in my list of things.
6-2, first cry.
I'm currently focusing on the Diva, so I can't check right now.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Imagine a Fatalis fight here.
Hmm.
Certainly an arena for it.
Yeah. Well, the theories about the Diva being connected to White Fatalis proved to be true.
Even morph into it.
I hear proof of a hero. Take a swig. Only 4 fingers. That's why there we go.
Hmm.
Also the ears, I suppose. But
Yeah. Ah, Iveria. The biggest case of Monster Hunter of what the fuck are you doing?
Live area.
Hmm. Yep. I mean, I repeat, who fucking looked at Fate as like, you know what, cloning this is a good idea.
What
In,
could go wrong?
in
Go
any
for-
semblance of the fucking word.
Alright, let's go. Now,
Yep.
the moment is now.
Yep. Alright.
Wait, it's 6-2 a first cry. You should have gotten it after handing in what the thingamajig, you know,
Yeah.
the art.
No, I don't have it.
Go to Suja.
Okay. Alright, heading there. Yeah, it's not on my quest list, so I don't know.
Maybe it's hunter rank locked?
Maybe. But the thing is, it was there before we started doing the event stuff.
It's weird you don't have it in your J.
I mean, I can check what Hunter rank it says at minimum time.
Yeah.
Also, Hunter rank 50 or higher.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's on a rank locked.
Okay, I guess we're not doing Safijiva. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it gives me time to prep for next time then, so I can actually go into with decent equipment.
What are we doing instead then?
We can do a few more event quests, I guess. Actually, I have some optional quests for I have some side quests to knock out if you guys don't
Yeah.
mind those.
Yes, we should do optional quests because they're actually apparently really fucking good.
Yeah, and I've been
Who
kind of
would've
lacking
fucking
doing
thought?
them.
But if you just tell us what optional quest we're knocking out, we'll do them.
Yep.
And I'll, pop a kit on. Actually, I'll just base the dragon just
Put it to good use.
with divine protection.
Anything you need? Sure thing. I can handle that.
Alright, I'm gonna head back to the gathering club and see what ones he's doing. I have some side quests that are both fighting 2 tempered monsters at once. Easiest chance for me to do those will probably be while I've got you two here to give me a hand. So, I'll throw those up.
Yeah, why not? They were pretty good actually.
Yeah. Alright, so we've got 4 choices here. All of them are side quests, so I'll let you guys pick which one you want to deal with. We have a Tempered Rathian and Chicken. Tempered Exploding Monkey and Gravios. Tempered Baboon and Hiribame. And Tempered Octopus and Ebony Odoberon.
Chicken and Waffian?
Chicken and Rathian? Okay. Chicken waffles? Chicken waffles. Oh. Alright. Quest should be up.
Commencing quest now. Are you prepared?
Yeah. I can also use this time during my prep between this stream and next stream for Zoshia to try and get some decent artisan weapons.
I wouldn't worry about them.
Okay.
So, I think I goofed by making and upgrading an early, like a minimum Aryan weapon,
Yeah.
because those are expensive to make, like to upgrade later on. I would just wait until you can get the 8 versions, like the final form,
Okay.
and just look at them. Thankfully, since we've killed your regular Arc Belt, everyone now,
Yeah.
you should be able to get them like tempered, like big monsters now that drop the best parts.
Yeah. That's kind of what I meant by like I could focus on getting an Ardian weapon now for next stream.
I have gotten a bunch of investigations saved of various monsters of them that give various awards.
Yeah.
So we can easily get a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. I think on my docket is getting myself a rarity 7 or 8 armor. So either Arcbald or Gormagawa. Getting myself a rarity 8 weapon. Preferably either preferably let's see, I would like to have at least one of like the elements for a pursuit weapon. I also need one for get a weapon.
Good idea in a monster game.
Yeah, and start putting a build together, maybe.
Ooh, Raphael, you activated my trap card and activated my oh fuck! Ow! 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 Poison. I don't have a trap card for that. Okay, now I'm good. One flip. 2 flips, kind of. Side of the mountain. Bringing it down. Wait, Falcon, are you fighting the chicken?
Yeah.
Or am I blind? Oh.
I mean,
Yeah, that's why
I mean, it speeds us up if you guys take out the Rathian while I do this. I reckon the chicken I should be able to handle on my own. It's only a chicken after all, you know?
Yeah, it's same like the other.
Yeah. It's not quite as allergic to life as Chupacabra, but it's still allergic to life.
Royal Guard.
Yeah.
You can't hit me with a big attack. I know the timings, mate.
There's nothing more terrifying than fucking having Dante say Royal Guard.
Or repeating, or saying sword then trick in succession.
Yeah, sword trick, gunslinger trick, sword gunslinger. Yeah.
Sword trick, sword trick, sword trick, sword trick.
Yeah. That's true, because I know in 4 you have to fight Dante as a boss, and in 5 if you play the Virgil campaign you have to fight Dante as the final boss. And it is terrifying, because whenever he pulls out Royal Guard, you effectively can't attack him.
Capture him. I'll take the off.
Yep.
No, kill the chicken.
The addition of Dante having Royal Guard in 5 is actually hilarious.
I'll
Yeah. So in 5 Dante uses Royal Guard specifically to stop you styling on him.
That's illegal!
Yeah, so if he thinks you're styling on him too much as Virgil, he Royal Guards you to break your style. Because I guess only Dante's allowed to style on his opponents, in his eyes.
thing's down.
Oh, cool.
When I get there, both you can retreat and get the top.
Yeah. Oh, he's limping.
Oh, hello. Hello, buddy. The ruffian is just over there.
Capture the jungle?
I forgot because I forgot to change back to my regular hunting exit slot, so I had no traps on me.
Ooh, ruby.
Yep. And yet the foray skill is in this game, so poison weapons actually have a reason to be used.
Are we done it, are we?
Uh,
Is it like poison, like the most reliable like damages? Because there are barely any ever a monster was like fully immune to poison.
yes, but the other statuses just generally in past games tended to be just stronger, because whilst there's almost no monster that's immune to poison, there's like the damage poison does as a whole isn't a huge amount. Especially when you consider the damage you can get out of a sleep or a paralyze or blast being blast. Especially since blast is the only status that can proc more than 3 times on a monster.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, so when you put it up against paralysis, sleep, and blast, poison was always very underwhelming or lackluster because it had those points against it of, whilst it does damage over time, that's about all it does, and its damage over time is very minuscule. There's the
50,
occasional time where it's good, like against Kushal Diora, where it actually slows him down when he's poisoned, but
Yeah. It's 50 and a tick.
yeah.
Not bad damage.
But having foray though means you gain crit and shit when a monster is poisoned, so it actually makes poison builds worth using.
I'm gonna ruin this for foray, but also foray applies to paralysis.
Of course it does. But to be fair, paralysis is only like at best a 5-second window, whereas poison lasts at least a minute. Once you poison the monster. So whilst it's still not a lot of tick damage, it's only like a minute or so they're poisoned, at least for that minute you've got additional affinity going in. It's for your crit builds.
What's next?
Do you have a moment? They were.
What?
I'm just handing in this quest. There we go.
That brings you up to 49.
Do you have a moment? Werner said he wants to talk to you.
Oh, I just unlocked the quest for Xerxia.
It's urgent.
No.
I mean, do you guys want to go fight it now then? Since I just unlocked it?
Yes.
I'm not expecting this to go well for us, but we can give it a go.
Put our best foot forward.
Yeah. I imagine our true attempt will be next week, unless we get really lucky and manage to do it this week.
It won't be worse than Fatalis.
Oh, I doubt it.
No. No, not a chance.
Not a chance.
If you have the gems for them, I would put having level 3 in front of resistant fire resistance as a very essential thing.
Yeah.
Too good to not have. Because, you know, both he has 2 elements, and they're both those.
Yeah, he has... Well, specifically he has Dragon Lightning,
Yeah, well.
which does both dragon and lightning damage.
Ah, hey.
We need to talk about the Dragon Torch. Hang on, Olivia's here too. I'll go fetch her, so stay put.
He's weak to dragon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I recommend Dragon and statuses. Unlike other monsters, he actually has more than one star of their weakness to
We had
Dragon.
that area sealed
Yeah.
off, but the Allharkin has given us a troubling report.
I would keep your Farcasters on your quick use, by the way,
Yeah.
for that, just in case.
At first,
Yeah.
I could not identify them.
I'm gonna refresh my
But
food
now,
buff as
the
soon as I know
sensations
the
are keen.
quest is up.
Yep.
Stirrings of life.
By my own order.
So Shia.
I'm gonna check in with the big lad.
Oh, Olivia's wearing Gold Magala armor now, or parts of
seems to
it.
have had no effect on the majority.
She's got like the gloves and legs on, but that's about it.
You say,
You've been
let's
grinding
stop
that
the
shit.
Dragon Torch.
Mm.
So let me remind you. You can't do that. It's an unstudied biological energy source. There's no replacement.
Yes, I'm aware. I had no intention of suggesting that.
Silver
under the
egg, fluffy
circumstances.
eggs, aside rooms, and mandango.
Good. Wait.
I like how we're just making it is like we can't destroy the Dragon Torch. It's like,
Why don't you let
are you
Fox
sure? Because I feel like this is something that needs to be destroyed.
Would you be willing to put your faith in us?
We really have too many cases of not doing the thing where that isn't gonna piss off the world-ending dragon down the line.
As for me, I have merely come to relay what I had heard.
I'll make my own preparations and stand by for your SOS flare. Be careful, Aiden.
So yeah, we really do just like not learn. We really do just not learn from our mistakes, do we? Of like, oh yeah, let's not go and try and piss Fatalis off another time.
Right. I'll come find you once I'm ready to go.
But you'll
I'll be here. Right.
I'm happy that I'm not struggling with money in this game, but I kind of low-key miss how money was a bit tighter
Yeah.
in
Yeah, I
Happy to help anytime.
I actually even forgot there's like points and money in this game.
yeah.
I heard from
In
I was
Rise,
just crafting and yeah.
in Rise, it was a legitimate thing to do some just money runs to get a few
Shall we head for
to
the
just get
dragon?
high-value
Or would you like to
materials
check
and
a
sell
different
them.
quest first?
Yeah.
Like I'm not mad, I'm not upset.
Okay.
I'm just like, man, that number is just gonna keep getting bigger,
Yeah.
and I'm never gonna notice.
Yeah. Alright, I've got the cutscene playing.
Cool.
Time to fight the fucking, like, fallen angel again. Oh yeah, there it is.
Am I brave enough to use a living mod?
Yes.
Yes.
You did it before. You'll do it again. I believe in you.
Alright,
Be careful.
quest active.
Alright, set my food buff.
Yep.
'Cause I'm not going in with 20 minutes of food buff. Give me colourful Suji cuisine.
Yeah, I should reset my food buff actually, now that you mention it.
By our own order.
Yep. Still a really cool moment.
Yeah, I'll probably lucky voucher for this. Hippity hippity hoppity, I'm going to make you extinct. And turn you into a coat. Or a hat. I don't know what armor you give. And Alma's just like, I believe in you, be careful. You've done it before.
Something
You
is
got this, champ.
definitely different from before. We should be careful.
Ooh, ow.
Yeah, you want to mine those. We want to focus on the arms and the wing arms. The head
Yeah.
as well, but basically, we want to focus on the front half of him.
That makes sense. Let me know. Oh. That was a
Holy
huge
shit.
misplay on my end. I blocked his attack and accidentally activated Savage Axe
Stronger than the one you faced before.
as he was charging that up, which meant I couldn't do anything to get out of the way.
Take a second to restock your supply.
That was, yeah.
You get insurance though, so no worries.
Yeah.
So we have no fate still. Oh shit, dang it. I'll get back in and stop beating those claws up. Every moment we get, we want to be taking care of those wing claws. Every moment we can't, everything, the head, anything else. Those are their most vulnerable spots. Wing claws are especially.
Oh, there we go. The head's been
Yeah, the wing,
exposed.
the wing claws are good spots. That was very good. Falcon, while he takes care of that, what we need to do now is grab a elemental left and get ammo and start breaking these rocks with him.
Okay.
We don't, as useful as they are as range ammunition, we really can't be using them to attack the big
Bring it
bad.
down.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, mine doesn't work.
Basically, the reason we want to keep these rocks under control is eventually he'll do a big attack where he covers the field in them, and we'll start blowing them all up at once, where there will be no safe zone, and then we'll basically faint if we're either there or we don't get them.
Ah, I get you. So there's actually a mechanic to this.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
not-
cool.
If you're ever uncertain if you're going to be able to survive in the next 5 seconds or 3, just broadcast them out. Just
Spilling energy. Now's my chance.
right now, go in. If you have demon control or anything, good time to use it.
Really good damage on that element, on that amped element discharge.
Good job.
Each tick of it did 120.
Careful.
I'm good.
Alright, we're going to take a moment. Look around for finger ammo if you're running low.
I've restocked my slinger already, so I'm good.
Good.
Okay, taking it down.
Okay.
Right, setting up another amped element discharge.
Noise. Still in phase 1, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Just keep those just keep that confidence in check. Phase 1 still.
Alright, I've reactivated Savage Axe.
Alright, Fog Casters ready if you need them. Get us the elements and get them now.
Yeah, I got the slinger ammo. There we go. I remember when we did this on Stu, we didn't realize that we could destroy the crystals. So he did the flamethrower attack and just melted us. Surprisingly, didn't kill anyone though.
Yeah, in high rank, we melt.
Oh, I imagine we do. I mean, it melted us a bit in low rank. It just happened to barely survive.
It was on the strip off, yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Are we doing something?
Alright.
Shit, fuck!
I'm alive.
I'm glad for that.
For when do we save the border above him?
If we what?
Is there any specific?
Use what?
Oh, there's a thing above him we can drop on him.
Yeah.
I never even noticed that was done, to be honest. Maybe?
Probably whenever we get him under it again.
Probably.
Speaking of, he's actually under one right now.
Noise.
Okay, that gives me a chance for an amped element discharge. Oh. Nope.
First thing.
I was not getting out of that. I'm gonna be honest. Even like, I didn't have time to do my forecaster or anything. I just wasn't getting out of that.
It's using the will crystals to spread the fire. You might
I've restocked on my way back in.
before it can ignite them.
Forecaster, mate, forecaster. Never mind, good. Stop it if you need to. Take care of pods if you don't.
Okay, I'll take it down.
Right. Anti-limit discharge coming out. That's basically my thing, is set that up and then on a knockdown use it for big damage. Because it fucking hurts him. Oh no. Oh.
Take care of them, take care of them, take care
No.
of them.
I was behind him, I couldn't do anything when he started the fire. Fuck. I'm sorry guys, I am fucking throwing right now.
No, it's a hard try.
Yeah, I'm also just generally not geared for this yet.
Yeah, I think the gear will be better, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't really say because the inside deck is really kind of easy to kill.
We have...
I think we have
Ow.
Oh, he smells blood. Water. Fucking if you can't heal, just...
There, I can heal.
Give it fuck after ready.
Yep. Oh, phase 3. Now he's bringing out the dragon lightning.
I'm forecasting, I don't have ammunition.
I'm gonna forecast to this one as well, actually. I'm playing that one safe.
Right, we have a moment to spare then. Everyone refill your items. No, I am.
Yep.
But I say the measurements are coming in clutch now.
Okay, I've restocked and re-got my forecaster. But we all sort of do the big attack and all just decide to collectively nope out.
I didn't have any dragon pod, any pods left in me, so I can't contribute.
I have one pod left, but I was just afraid. I'm gonna be real.
Natural and very wise. Grab if you don't have a pod, I'd grab some now. So at this point, you guys are vulnerable.
Yeah.
So just go for where you can put a part off, or where you're...
Currently behind him seems the safest location. Because his head's where all the fire is.
Incoming. Mind this, it is very dangerous. They'll do that to you.
Yeah, I'm currently popping crystals.
If you have anything left in full health and you're about to get that, either forecast it or pick a god and pray.
Yeah, I'm currently trying to pop crystals. Keep them from accumulating too much.
I forecasted my own safety. Also worth noting that focus based on the camp should be safe for health and sharpness.
Nice.
So the forecaster is effectively a full heal as well.
Ah! He really smells blood. Holy fuck. Okay, I've healed up. Jesus, he really smelled blood there.
Yep. Alright, go for cover. Caution. Motion. If you're in doubt, run for your life from Farcaster. Farcaster is never a bad option unless he's down on the floor.
Yeah. Popping crystals. Do we have a thing on the roof to drop on him still? No, looks like we've used both. Okay. I've got 2 pods left for crystals.
Yeah, there are 3 pods available to grab, so we're fine. Tail's broken.
Yep. I'm out of pods.
Grab more, there's plenty to go around. There's always more pods.
I got some thunder pods. Popping crystals.
Right, he's down. Go all out, go all out, go all out, go all out.
Yep.
He's nearly dead.
Oh, he's recrystallizing.
Get it?
No, he wasn't recrystallizing, he was just declaring his anger at us.
Oh shit. Shit.
Dust of light, dust of light.
You need to be a bit more. This is my fault for not.
You okay?
This is my fault for not. Yeah, I'm fine. Sold my hands a little bit, but otherwise I'm healthy. So, what's something to be careful about when you're bursting cards? They do stagger your friends, even if they or you have shock absorption. So if there's an ally near them, it's a bad idea to light them up.
Yeah. Alright.
Take a sharpen, we have the time for it.
That would be very much.
I'm gonna get bombs ready,
I'm gonna try and get my amp element discharge ready. Okay, it's ready. Now I just need to bring him down.
Demon Tiger is up. He is in fact knocking me down. Okay. Royal Guard saved me there.
Oh.
My Farcaster, I might need it in a moment.
Yeah, I got my Farcaster ready. Yeah, I'm just getting out of here.
And no one will ever blame you.
Nope. Okay. Restocking. Alright, I'm way back in.
Shit. I'm Farcastering.
Yeah. I won't. I don't blame you. This is genuinely fucking scary. I'm repowering myself up here before I get back into the arena. Okay, my shield buff has been reset and my sword is rebuffed, and I've got 5 vials.
On my way back. Don't nearly dead. Don't storm. Keep at it. Do your best. Anyone can ever ask for.
Right. Savage Axe now online.
I'm fine.
Super Apt Element Discharge going out.
Not with a Falcon. Get out of there. Farcaster. See my dive box as well.
Farcaster. Oh,
That was close.
yeah. Fucking hell.
This question is the better part of Valor.
You did it!
And he's down.
Let's go.
Okay, on my way back into the arena. Fucking hell. Okay, you know, considering we were undergeared, not bad. Alright, on my way back,
yeah,
on my way into,
shit's hard.
yeah.
Right, get your cards
I'm
in.
definitely not going to be attempting this again until, like, I'm proper geared. But considering I was not geared for this, not too bad. Ugh. But for that we actually, you know, managed to beat it. But that was genuinely fucking scary at the end.
And since then, they never they made sure that their farmers were always producing the items for farcasters.
Yep.
Because my god, they are useful.
They always kind of have been. Like, you can tell who's done, like, the really hard shit and Monster Hunter who hasn't based on, do they keep a farcaster in their back pocket at all times?
It's a free heal to get out of. It's a panic button.
Yeah.
It's useful.
Like, I don't know many people who have, for example, fought Fatalis who don't have a farcaster in their back pocket at all times. Obviously, I'd say Fatalis not Elatreon, because Elatreon doesn't let you farcaster.
Another reason why Elatron is a piece of shit.
Yep.
And should be put in the gulag forever.
Whereas you can actually farcaster against Fatalis, and in some cases it's recommended as the only survival method against certain attacks. But if he does the big cone attack and there's no cover nearby, farcaster's your only real way of surviving that. Unless you have god level timing with Superman dodges.
Welcome back. I'm glad you're all safe.
Nice job. Now I can continue my research on that thing.
Indeed, but how did Xochitl revive?
I've been wondering the same thing. Based on the information we have,
I never get over these fucking low poly cutscenes.
something akin to asexual
The
reproduction.
thing they're saying now, it sounds so... Okay, the poly cutscene is really
If some of it somehow survives, even a
I
little
see it now.
piece, it could become another.
Huh, what
They're
other
saying-
monster do we know that can
What's the
fucking
difference?
regenerate from a tiny piece?
Illian's final line of defense
Don't know what I'm on
is
about.
nothing to sniff at.
In which case, and I'm simply being
There's
honest
even
here,
more, like,
can we
evidence on the
truly
pile of
allow
Xochitl being a fucking attempt to clone Fatalis.
Conundrum, but
Again,
No.
survives
Yeah.
despite.
Again,
no
who looked at that thing and decided, yes, we need to clone it immediately?
saying we just keep an eye
So,
on it and make sure
okay.
things don't fall
If
apart?
I'm just gonna check.
Well, that's why we're
Oh,
here.
what are you
isn't it?
checking?
It's our duty.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So
I'm starting to
you
sound
can't
like you.
hunt Josia unless Zosia
Until
is
we
like
understand
about.
how Xochitl
Ah, so
reacts, we keep
yeah.
monitoring
oh, it's kind of like the Xeno'jiva thing at the end of Wild, where it's like you could only hunt Xeno'jiva at specific points when it was actually available, when it was actually around.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
I mean
Now
that's
some
fine.
things.
It gives me a chance to
At the
fucking
moment,
gear up
that's the
again.
best option.
Yeah. That's why you were more right than you knew when you said you're not gonna hunt it again until you're geared up. You literally can't hunt it.
Yeah.
That's it, Safi. The armor is nothing to scoff at. Agitator 5, Elemental Absorption 3, Recovery Speed 2, Counter Strike, and Coalescence 1.
I did hear that Zochia's armor is really good.
Its passive, Zoshia Pulse, or Super Recovery, just gives you health regen, even if there's no red health. And the Wards of Viveria is just reduced damage and unique damage while in the Runes of Viveria.
Yeah.
But honestly, it gives you health regen. It is also, I believe, one of the other dragon weapon.
To the surprise of no one.
It has a unique skill as well.
White Flame Torrent.
Torrent. Chance to deal additional damage after landing an attack.
Okay, that just seems
But
like that just seems generically good
Yeah.
on fucking everything.
You know,
Every
I kinda
attack
like how it
chance to
I
do
kinda wanna
additional
use it just
damage.
because it looked awesome as fuck.
Yep. Also, so I do actually know about this a little bit. Cool detail. all of Zoshia's weapons are named after angels.
Yeah. So I like how the weapon the sword and shield looks.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the weapons
It's
actually
really
look. The weapons look great.
So I think I am gonna make this my main dragon weapon.
Yeah. Looks like for Charge Blade, the best dragon option is still Ebony Odogron, just because it's the only one that has Element Vial. Not Impact Vial. So, unfortunately for Charge Blade, looks like my best option is still Ebony Odogron. Sad.
F's in chat.
But for any other element weapon, though, Zoshia seems like the way to go for Dragon, just because of White Flame being fucking insane. Like, actually, I feel like even with, like, non-element weapons, like, I feel like that's just the, for example, the best greatsword option, just because of the fucking skill. Anyway, we're gonna stop there for today, as you know, because we're around the time I wanted to stop, and I've got something to do. Yeah, so that's it for today's stream. Next week then, assuming I've managed to gear up properly, looks like we'll be facing Arc-Tempered Raidou. So, hope you guys are hyped for that.
Well, it was to us. Oh yeah, I'm ready for that.
Yeah. No, I was just referring to, like, everyone. Even the people, like, watching. But anyway, I'll be signing off there, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.